Oh my! She took my head off. Hi.
Hello.
English? Anybody?
Hello everyone. I'm your father.
Hello everybody.
Hello,
Oh my god, I got one shot at. I got one shot at by the bird.
Buddy, I'm gonna name you Gizmo. No! Gizmo! Didn't even save my damn life.
You missed. I saw that. That's why you don't roll in Asura. When you're that small, you just can't see where you're going. Oh my god, Cersei. I hate you, Cersei! You are gonna die in the hands of Jaime next season. That's my prediction anyway. Your own brother is gonna kill you, Cersei. And I'll laugh and scream in joy when that happens.
Oh no, oh my god!
Whoa! Holy cow, that's a big whale!
It's actually trying to destroy the raft, guys.
Whoa!
Oh shit, it's going to run!
Dude! Yeah, but if you're... Son of a gun! Son of a gun! Melee! Son of a gun! Come on! Die! You're gonna die! I'm gonna kill you! I'm good at melee! I play World of Warcraft, I play all kinds of MMOs, you will not beat me melee! I did it! I killed someone!
Oh, I'm friendly, dude. Look, I'm not shooting you. Look.
I primarily use heavy and light. Oh, Cersei Lannister! No! No! Get away from me, Cersei! Oh, you've become 3 level! Holy fuck! That's the Reaver Holler.
What's your name?
Bravo.
Oh, in my language it means sadness.
Oh, kind of represents me.
Okay, here's the first dungeon chest. If I get anything other than a distillate, I will get a heart attack. Son of a gun, I got something other than a distillate. That's like the first time ever. I should say that more often. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another leveling review stream for Bless Online. For those of you that have been following my leveling journey, you'll know that Bless has been going through some interesting times since launch and since getting out of advanced access and launching globally for everybody now. So this past week, in fact, I have not played Bless a lot since my dungeon leveling stream. And that is down to me working on other videos. But there's a bunch of things to talk about, and I'll get into it really briefly so that we can continue this leveling journey and get straight into, you know, where I want to head next or whatever. But the first things first, remember my first stream where I complained about the Paladin and how underwhelming it was, and then we went to the mage, and then we saw that the mage was very, very powerful and could solo and everything. They had a patch recently that just nerfed damage across the board. So that simply means everybody's classes had their damage and DPS nerfed, which kind of made things now harder for, you know, the other classes that were doing a lot of damage, whereas classes like mine, the Paladin, takes it longer to kill things, but I did get the mana issue fixed. So they are kind of tweaking things here and there with their patches. Whether or not it's gonna bring happiness among the player base in long term, that remains to be seen. What I have done so far is I have finished up, you know, leveling through the dungeons from level 14 to level 22 right now, which means, sorry, I'm level 23 right now, which means I am eligible for the second dungeon, and that's what I want to try and do, which is to follow the main story now and make my way south to get to the second dungeon here, which is Sleeping Scale Remains. So that's what I'm trying to do in this stream, and hopefully I'll get there. Real quick, I want to say hello to everybody in chat. We got ggmyster, Baradhor, Rico, who else do I see in there? Michael, hey Michael, we've got Arlim JH, hello, we got Daniel in chat, hello Daniel, and DDF Star, welcome guys. So first of all, I want to talk a little bit about what I did this morning, and one of the things that you get to unlock when you progress your character some more is unlock crafting, and I have already done that. I have chosen the armor smith as my profession, and I'll show you guys where to go and who to talk to unlock your crafting profession. This is the bank, it's called a warehouse, so those of you that play Black Desert Online, it'll be pretty similar. You have 48 slots to begin with in your bank, and I have no idea how do you get more slots. But these are crafting materials. You got cooking stuff. I've been picking up plants and stuff, and crops like wheat for cooking, which is a sub-crafting category. I'm gonna go ahead and take out all these metalsmith stuff. So I've got iron ore and metal ingots here to steal. And I have finally used my Bless Premium membership, so at the top right you'll see that thing there, Bless Premium. I've got 28 days remaining. So that means if you are premium, you'll get unlimited harvesting stuff. So I got the pickaxe for 30 days, and I've got the gathering bag for 30 days. That simply means it will not run out. You can keep using this over and over. Daniel says it's used over 80 to 90 hours in Bless so far since Wednesday. Wow, dude, you've been playing a lot. Yeah, I've been working on my Elder Scrolls Online review, and I've also got another video coming out for the Rift Prime review, and then I've also made a video about Dauntless, which you guys should see in the coming week. So yeah, I've been busy. Alright, this area, if you play on the Union side, which is the side that I play on in this town, which is Spezia, or Spezia, I have no idea how to pronounce these things. This is kind of like your main hub, right? So just look for the Craft Union leader, and this is the guy you need to talk to register some crafting skills. So I've already picked mine, but if I want to change my crafting skill, you can now pick between armor smithing, handiwork, and enchanting. So one's all about armor, and the one I picked also can make repair tools. And repair tools is simply, if you're out in the world, or if you're taking damage, or if you died or whatever, and you don't want to port back in town to go to a blacksmith to repair your armor, which can happen at level 13. Then you could craft yourself some portable repair tools to use it wherever you go. Handiwork, on the other hand, will let you craft accessories. So that means if you open up your character sheet, you'll see that you got ring slots, necklace slots, and stuff like that, and you can craft that if you want to. You can also get the enchantment stuff, and then finally enchanting will give you spirits. I have no idea what these are for, but taming scrolls I do know. So if you ran out of taming scrolls and you don't want to buy anything, then you can just craft your own. So that is crafting for you. And then you can also pick your sub-crafting. There's only two options at the moment, cooking and alchemy. Alchemy simply means all your potions and explosives, which interesting, I have no idea what this is. But cooking, definitely good stuff, because you can create, buffing food that will give you extra defense for half an hour, for example. But the materials are harder to get, because you have to fight with other players on the landscape in terms of picking up, resource nodes, because unlike other games like, let's say, Guild Wars 2, where everybody can use the same resource node because it's instanced to you, on Blast it's everybody for themselves, so hey. Alright, I'm going to show you crafting just a little bit. I'm going to craft some of my armorsmith stuff. Get a level 23 armor piece or something. Because now that I have hit the level 23, I believe I can show off some stuff. Oh, damn it, I just passed by the armorsmith stuff. Basically, in your main town, you just look for where the production district is, and you'll find all the crafting houses here. Damn it. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to autopilot there. I think I missed it. It's on the other side. Alright, check in chat real quick. Daniel says you can change the INI file in OpenGL, and then optimization doesn't matter as it runs. Nice. So I've actually gone and done that, guys. I went into my INI files, I looked up the guide on Reddit, and I've changed the different settings. And the result of that is you can now see that I can zoom out way further than was able to in the past 2 streams. So it got rid of that crappy FOV too, so it doesn't look as bad. The other thing that the INI files tried to fix was the FPS issues. Now I can confirm that I'm getting better FPS, but you know, when you log in they still stutter. So if anybody's having issues with the game performance, I would say that the INI file fix works. Alright, so once you get to one of your crafting stations, it's going to open up your crafting panel here. And you can see I've got Armor Smith. And then you can just click and open up all the individual pieces that you want to craft. Now the blue ones are, you know, obviously they go by rarity tiers as well, so you can craft some green ones down here. I think they're like level standard stuff. And then the blue ones will be, you know, the rarer stuff. And how do you get some of these recipes? Well, you need to find the recipes. You can either, you know, look up in the auction house, or you could do the dungeon, the first dungeon in fact. After you kill the last boss, I think if you guys watched my second stream, I think, you know, you saw me pounding on that chest, and when you opened it, a recipe came out. So that's how I got some of these recipes. So this one is level 23, and this is definitely an increase because it is a Paladin item. So all I need is just 12 steel. So I can now make steel because I have been farming iron ore. So let's go ahead and hit max. And then over here it'll just tell you what skill level your craftsmanship is. So you start off by being a novice, I think. Then from novice, then you go to skilled, and then you go to professional. But it's going to be a long journey up because you have a lot of points to hit. So expect to be doing a lot of crafting. The good news is, if you're currently playing now, if you hover at the bottom here, you will see that Bless Online has kind of turned on some crafting boosts. I don't know how long this will last for, but you got 20% increase in production stuff, you got 20% increase in a whole bunch of things. Probably as a way of saying sorry for all the issues and stuff like that. Not sure. So let's go ahead and craft all these steel. Crafting cancelled. Why? Oh yeah, that's because I was on my horse. Okay, here we go. And that's basically it. I am now crafting. So, let me check in the chat real quick. We got Lucian, he says, indeed, Blizzard will be soon forced to close WoW. What? What did I miss in chat? What are you guys talking about? We got Kane says, for 39 2018, you get 15 buttery smooth FPS, and you get to make changes in your game files. I assume you're talking about Bless. Wickster says, most MMOs are losing their player base because they all switch to Bless Online. That can't be true. Come on, guys. Stop it. Did you guys? I think I will just watch Adrian play this game and not subject myself to it. Amos says, how's it going, Adrian? Hello, Amos. It's going good. I am making my way to level cap, obviously, because I'm doing this for a review. And a lot of players have been, you know, a lot of people who watch my channel are kind of rooting me on. It's like, yep, I cannot play this game. So I said, I will take the hit. I'll take the bullet. I'll bite the bullet for all of you, in fact. I will go through this pain so that you guys don't have to. You guys don't have to spend the money. I've already spent mine. That's what I do here in the channel. I'm here to inform you whether this game is decent or not at end game, I suppose, when I get to cap. So now that I have the steel, let's go ahead and grab me my helmet. That's going to be the first piece that I'll get of the immortality set. That's level 23. You can see it's an upgrade. Let's go. Oh no, hang on. Wrong thing. I wanted the helmet. Okay, here we go. Yep, give me that. Wow, 18 seconds? But to be fair, I actually do prefer this style of crafting where I am physically at a workshop and I can see my character pounding away compared to stuff like maybe BDO where you have to passively do it, you know? You put items in your warehouse and then you hire workers to then craft it for you. And then it's a whole RNG game of how good your workers are, what kind of traits they have. So here it is, yay, an upgrade finally, and I can get rid of this level 12 bandana that I have now. Let's go ahead and equip that, and voila, that is crafting in a nutshell, you guys. To access your crafting panel, there is a dedicated hotkey for it. I think no, it's not. You'll just see it here, and my sub is cooking. So just to give you an idea of what you need, for example, this is his chili marmalade, and what does this do? Increase stability, frenzy, and knowledge for 30 minutes. And to craft it, you will need 6 wheat and 1 chili sugar. So that's just to give you an idea of what kind of materials you may need for some of these buffing food, which I think will be pretty important later on in game. Now we've got crafting. Let's carry on, shall we? Level 23, I talked about in the description how I'm pretty close to PvP, and I think I am, because I have not seen this here, but now I see it. It says War at level 25. Now, I assume, because as it's been well documented by me and others, that localization and translation is piss poor. So by War, I'm just going to assume that means PvP. So I'm 2 levels away from that, and I'm curious to see how PvP is going to be like with the combat system here and everything. Let me go deposit my stuff in my bank. Another thing I kind of noticed, which I was hoping was not going to be in game, is the enchanting system. I hate Black Desert Online's enhancement or enchantment system, the whole stone thing, and every time you fail, the next time, you know, you get a higher chance to succeed. BDO has this thing called the fail stack, but Bless doesn't have that, so I'm not looking forward to like endgame gear upgrading, because I'm not a big fan of that style of gear grind. Just drop all these crap in my bank and then we're good to go. Okay, we're good to go. Let me auto path to the flight master and I will check in on chat. Okay, where are we in chat? Yeah, because chat goes so fast with Bless's coverage, I'm probably not going to be able to read everything, so I'll just look at something and I'll read it out. Lucian says, I also had more fun in Aeon. Wow, Aeon. Aeon's ancient, right? What was that, 2010? 9? And Aeon's still going today. Oh, what the hell? There's a guy in the air. What the hell? Well, Zeus has made an appearance, and he's just standing up in the air. How do you do that? How do you get up there? Probably just a graphical glitch or something, I don't know. Or he's standing on a giant mount that I cannot see because I haven't loaded the file or something. I don't know what that is. But yeah, the mighty Zeus. Okay, so what's going to happen? I'm going to go and continue the main story now. So just to give you guys some preface. Wherever you look, if you type in Google Bless Online Leveling Guide, you'll see a consistent guide that writes, hey, if you want to level efficiently, ignore all the quests when you hit level 12. Ignore everything. Do the main quest until level 12 and then stop. And then just go and grind dungeons until you're level 22. And then go pick up the main story again. So when I first heard that, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna suck, you know, because that means a lot of people don't like questing. So I thought it was like, oh, the player base probably, Bless is probably catered to people who like grinding. So what I tried to do was I tried to just quest a little bit and follow the storyline, the side quests, these things in gold here. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it not because it was hard. I couldn't do it because it was bad. It's really, really bad. So I'm like, no, screw it. You know what? I'll just go and farm the dungeons until I'm 22 and then I will continue the main story. And the reason people do that is because it has locks. So for example, if you go up to level 14 in the main story and you want to continue further, you'll see that you can't unless you get up to level 15. And there's going to be a lot of these roadblocks that can be annoying as hell, I guess, if you're just trying to follow it naturally, like every other MMORPG that is a theme park would do. You would naturally follow that style of progression. So instead of just being roadblock every few levels, people just get the levels they need in advance and then go back and follow the main story. And you will need to as well, because like I got to 22 by doing that, but if I go further and I try and do some of these hunting quests at level 20 or something, it's not going to pop up for me. It's not going to show because I haven't progressed the main story. So there's a lot of discrepancies there. You know, you have to be up to date on something and keep the other thing up to date as well. So there's kind of a micromanagement aspect there. I'm not saying it's not wrong to follow the progression naturally like you would in a quest up crawl. So that means do all the side quests, do the main quest, do a couple of dungeons here and there. But it's going to be very, very long. Somebody calculated about 80 hours of casually playing or more if you're not doing the whole dungeon grind method. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, checking in chat real quick. Lucian says, yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, sorry, dude. Scrolling out, ggmyster says, I had more fun in Aeon for a leveling experience. This game is just lacking. Hell, I had more fun in Albion Online, which is one of the grindiest games I've ever played of that nature. Alright, so here we go. We got Mr. CNZ. Hello, Mr. CNZ says, how do we sponsor a leveling stream? I want you to do one for RuneScape. How much do I have to pay? I'd love to see. Oh man, look, dude, I don't accept payments like that. That's not what I do here. I review the game out of interest, genuine curiosity, because I'm enthusiastic about MMOs. So no. RuneScape 3. I have a list of MMOs that I want to check out, and if you are new to my channel, I do create reviews. You'll see like 10 reasons to play WoW, ESO. So that's the kind of style that I do the reviews for. But I do have a long list of MMOs to go one after the other, you know. In rare situations, I will slot in the brand new MMO, case in point, Bless Online. RuneScape is way down that list, you know, because other MMOs will take precedence, so I will eventually get to it, but no, I'm not accepting payments or whatever like that. That's not what I do. Amos says, having workers craft my gear is preferred. Ain't nobody got time for that, which is also true, you know, because that will depend on who you are as a gamer. If you're a full-time work, or if you have a full-time job, you're a father of 4 kids, you're a single dad, nobody's got time for that sort of grinding, right? So, alright, I'm going to continue the main story here, and just to give you guys a little context, not much has changed. It's still regarding the trader storyline, it's still regarding the bandits that's kind of threatening the human side of this area, the town of Spexal, whatever. So, now, in terms of story, the House of Sforza and the Navarra kingship, or whatever, have to bind together as a union to try and get rid of the threat. That's the overall story at level 22. That's as best as I can explain it, because if you want me to go into the details, I'd rather not, because I forget, because they're forgettable. Let's talk to Rodrigo Casas, who is the king of Navarra, the region that we are in.
I can guess by your uniform that you aren't one of my soldiers. So long as you're not a null, it doesn't really matter. Do you have anything for me?
I'm a messenger of House Sforza.
Sforza? I never expected to hear that name at this camp. You're not here to declare war, are you?
They were plotting a rebellion.
A rebellion? Now? Damn it. Fate is not on my side right now. Well, thanks for bringing me the news anyway. Here's your reward.
Reward is now 380 XP, and the reason the XP sucks, because I'm 22, and this quest is meant for 14. Remember, I skipped a whole chunk of the main story to do the grinding in the dungeon so that I will not get roadblocked by the main story. That's the method I picked. I would suggest if you want to experience story and side quests, go do that. Just take note that it's going to be longer to level up that way, because Bless has a... You know, people have found a way to game the XP gains, so... There you have it.
I hope your news about the rebellion is just a trap from the House Sforza. But it must be true. It has Tatiana's name on it. Damn it. Even if this revolt does break out, there's nothing I can do. Okay,
nothing the king can do, and that's the king. And you can see he has a side quest popping up now. I'm gonna ignore it because I'm level 22, as I said. This is not gonna give me any benefit at all. Marco Morte, the guy we saw from stream number 1 and stream number 2, he's back here.
Shh. Come here. Chico told me what happened. What on earth are the Red Mass thinking? Cooperating with rebel forces.
There's such long pauses before he starts speaking. What are you doing here?
Chico ordered me to sneak in and figure out how far they've progressed. I don't think it'll be easy for the Navarran army to force the Gnolls out quickly. I need to tell the plan to the returned king so he can stop the rebellion.
Right, so he kind of mentioned Gnolls there, so I guess we're going to be fighting Gnolls for this foreseeable future. So secret plan? What kind of secret plan?
This confrontation's taking too long. The Navarran army doesn't have much time. We need to fight quickly, and we need to win. We'll bring the enemies into the Navarran army camp before they are ready. We need some more of that red
I'm just gonna let him talk.
Barbarians use for their ritual. Use it to give off red smoke on the beacon mound, and they'll go crazy and come running. And then, if all goes to plan, the king and his army will be completely prepared and exterminate them.
Alright, Red Sand.
The chief in front of the beacon.
Yeah, I don't care right now. That's all I need to do. Red Sand. So we're gonna call for backup because we got a threat of the Gnolls on one side and we got a threat of Rebellion on the other side. And to call for an army, because apparently Navarra doesn't have an army, some kingdom that is. So we're gonna have to get Red Sand to blow up some red smoke. That's probably how it works in ancient times, huh? Okay, good. Bit of a lag there when I was trying to farm that, so let's go ahead and see where this red sand is. Angry main territories. Yeah, that should be fine. And I'm guessing as soon as I go there and kill a gnoll, I will get a hunting quest. For those of you that don't know, hunting quests are, if you've played Final Fantasy XIV, they're like duty, the duty stuff, where you kill a bunch of monsters for XP. The only difference is, over here, the numbers go all the way up to like kill 8, and then kill 20, and then kill 70. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to tame that, because that is a creature I have not seen before. So it's time to tame it. Hyenodon? Okay, here we go. I still have 5 scrolls remaining, so let's start off the stream by taming this guy. F7, here we go. Oh, only level 15 or less. Okay, so what I need to do is get the level 15 taming scroll and do that instead. F6. Oh, I still can't do it. Why? Oh, it's level 16. Damn it. Alright, so all the scrolls that I have right now are for level 15 and below, so that means I don't have the required scrolls, unfortunately. But this looks like a really cool mount. So that's what I meant. You'll see the hunt quest has now been unlocked, and this one gives me a new item, Hyenodon Fang. What does this do? Quest collection item. Oh, sure, I'll just pick it up anyway. Okay, Ritz San, huh? And as far as combat goes, you can now see that because I'm level 23 here, my Pally is going to hit a lot harder in this, smaller areas. But you still want to be careful about how many you pull. Oh, I see somebody doing something over there. Well, time to go in the camp anyway. Another thing I noticed from, farming so many dungeons over the past... Well, I was farming them this morning, is that some classes that you run with will have a dodge skill. For example, mages, not mages, what's the hunter class? The one bows, rangers. Rangers will have a skill over here to like get out of the way, to like dodge and roll, which is something that is usually a staple for other types of MMOs. It's not gated behind like a class. But over here, the different classes will have their own different sort of skill to mitigate boss attacks or whatever. Oh. What the? My Spotify just started playing all by itself. And for the Paladin, it's basically this shield. So when you see like a big cone attack or whatever, I've got this skill which basically mitigates that. So I cannot get out of the way, or if I can't get out of the way, I have to click that button. So get rid of the red sand by defeating one of its leaders. And I do see one on the map right now, and that's exactly where I'm heading to. If you're wondering why I'm killing these things so fast, remember I am level 23 in a level 16 area. Okay, red main leaders, where are you? Is that one? No, that's a red main rogue. There's got to be a leader here somewhere. Is that it? Red angry main boss? Well, he has a boss meter, so let's just go find out. Oh, yeah, just like that. That's how you avoid getting, pummeled into submission, especially in dungeons and everything. That's gonna mitigate all the CC and mitigate the damage as well. So in a PvP situations, if you're playing a Paladin, remember that, if you're about to take some crap, use that skill. Oh. The only crappy thing though is that when you hit it, you lose the combo chain that you're currently in. So that is kind of annoying, so you have to restart the chain again. Oh, what do we got? Trevek Maxwell just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Trevek. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. And if you're wondering, I am not like a emissary. I am not like a Bless, like 24/7 streamer. I review MMORPGs, and I'm currently reviewing Bless for a month. And this is my second week of covering Bless. And the full review, play, avoid, or refund should be out by the end of June. I'm ignoring all these hunting quests. I'm just gonna go back and turn that in. So let me just auto run, and I can check in on chat because I see that moving. We got Dell says, Adrian, people seem to really hate on the game. What is your take? It's going to happen to any MMO, you know, that goes through this issue of being overhyped and not delivering on what was promised and being underwhelming in general. You're always going to get people that are going to be angry, asking for refunds. You know, that is a natural reaction to a game that is, unfortunately, underwhelming. But when it comes to hate, you really can't really define that. I mean, you got people hating on the game for the sake of hating the game. Does this game deserve that? You know, is it justified? At this point, based on what I've seen, what I've personally experienced, and from all the MMOs that I've reviewed in the past, and I don't want to give it away this early on, you know, with the review, there are parts of this game where I'm like, wow, if I spent $150 in the collector's edition, which is something silly, I must admit. Then yeah, I deserve to you know, I deserve everything that's coming my way. Okay, scrolling down, Kane says, look at that 15 FPS in action. Is the stream stuttering? I don't know, but it's definitely not 15 FPS, Kane, I can guarantee you that. We got Rod Martin says, is the game as bad as people say it is? It depends on what part. Overall, compared to other games of this type in Korea, BDO, ArcAge, yeah, I think they are BDO, ArcAge, Terra, those games are better alternatives. They're more polished. They offer a more substantial type of content. Their questing system is less complicated, some more complicated, but a lot more easier to follow. And it's something that, you know, players we can casually get behind because the story is a lot more easy to follow. You know, it's got quality in it. The voice acting, if there is, would not be as amateurish as it is here. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff. Down says, just a tip, do your side quests in an area where your story quests are, even if you can follow the story quests as well. As if you just go in dungeon and story quests, you will have a hard time at 40+. When I am in an area where it's almost the same as my level, then yeah, I'll do that. But I'm right now in a level 16 area where the XP is not that, you know, offering better yield, so hey. Kane says, I would rather be tortured in a Northern Korean concentration camp than play Bless Online. And Dan says, do you need to spam? Yeah, look, I'm very open, I'm very chilled. I'm covering a game because, you know, my style of reviews is to give it a fair shot and look at it fully before I make a review. I welcome all kinds of people to the stream to watch and comment and share their thoughts, you know, but let's not, you know, grief each other in chat. We're all here to have a good time, so let's stick to that. Let's all have a good time. Even if you hate the game, you know, don't give others a hard time, right? Rico says Blestiny. That's a first. I've not heard that. All right, I've got something to tell you, Mr. King.
You were the messenger from Sforza who told me about the rebellion. Please tell me you're here with good news this time.
Yes, I've picked up the secret plan of the Gnolls.
Throw the Gnolls together with red smoke, then kill them all at once? It seems unlikely to work, but I guess we have no other choice. All right, I'll get my soldiers ready for battle. Go to the beacon and send the smoke signal.
This would be interesting. So now, like, you know, the main story is now kind of telling you that, oh, we're going to set up a smoke signal, there's going to be a big battle coming, but with the main story, see, other MMOs, you know, they have these things called instants, or they'll create kind of like private dungeons, or, you know, BDO, for example, they give you a scroll, you get a big boss to fight, or whatever. Let's see how Bless does all these big fights, or is it just another fetch quest? Okay, here we go. A beacon spray. All right, I'll spray. A. Oh, it says G. Well, that's odd. Okay, so it appears that quest items use G, because usually F is your interact key. So let's do G. Light the beacons! Gondor calls for aid. Oh! Oh, new loading screen! Guild masters can proclaim guild wars against other guilds, kind of like BDO. Oh, cutscene. I was not expecting that. Oh, what the hell is that?
Sons of Navarra, my brothers! The final day has come!
My ears.
Today is the day of great battle and glorious triumph!
Today we will be victorious for Navarra!
For Gondor. This reminds me of a scene from The Mummy 2. Anybody watch The Mummy? You know, you got the Magi on one side of the desert, then you got Anubis, this warriors on the other side of the desert, and so it appears I am now in an instance. Wow, I spoke too soon. I was talking about what should I expect. I thought it was going to be another simple landscape quest, but it seems like
Swords, go forth and fight. Victory will be ours and ours only.
okay. So, defeat the allied forces of gnolls and goblins attacking the Navarra camp. So just basically kill 10 of these things. And I think we can get out of here. Ooh, Stephen Daly just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Stephen Daly. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I'll get to you guys in chat real quick. I just want to get this done, because I want to get to the second dungeon tonight. So if I don't read your chat, no hard feelings. Paladins also have AoE here. Let me show you. And to do your AoE, you need to be on your protection tactic. You hit your retribution skill, and then you hit your T combo, and then T again. So this one is going to be your AoE. So that's what the Pally AoE looks like. It doesn't do a lot of damage because I haven't really put my gems into it. And for those of you wondering what that means, put your gem into it. I'll show you guys real quick after I kill this one. Right, so basically, for those that have missed my first 3 streams so far, your K button's going to open up your skill panel, and you'll see all your skills, you know, moving on or whatever. And when you click on one, you can then spend some gems, they're called sapphires, to give you more damage for a certain skill, which is going left, or you can add a different thing like reduce mana consumption if you go right. So take a look at that for your given class, and make a decision based on what you feel is necessary. If you feel like you're doing less damage for a certain tactic and all its combos, then maybe it's time to spend some sapphires. I did that during my dungeon farming runs, and I noticed a better performance overall for my Pally. The one thing that frustrates me to no end is the missing in this game. See, there's going to be a bunch of stats that you can see here, right? And then if you open them up some more stats come up. And now this hit thing is going to be your accuracy, which I don't know how to get yet. But without it, it seems that you can even miss hitting a level 5 mob. I am not joking you. If I were to go back now to the early areas and hit a level 5 mob, there's a chance that I'm going to miss, and that's gonna have an impact on me not finishing my combos, which can be annoying as hell. It does seem that Bless needs quite a lot of work when it comes to class optimization, stats, and all this stuff. The thing that they mentioned in their press release or their update regarding the nerfs to all the classes' damage is that they originally intended for all these class combo. Oh, what just happened? Oh, okay, so that instance is now gone. It's no longer in an instance or whatever because I've completed that. But yeah, it basically means that the plan that Bless Online has with regard to classes and combat is that you will do more damage if you successfully complete your chains. That's how it's supposed to be, and that huge damage buff to some of these classes at launch was a mistake. So that means finishing your combo chains is going to be really, really important, so keep that in mind. The thing is, like I said, you will miss a lot until you can add some hit stats to your gear, and until then, expect to be missing a lot and cursing a lot in dungeons especially. Okay, this is going up. We won! We won!
Stunning victory. Your idea about the red smoke worked. Brainless gnolls, they just kept coming. They must have a death wish.
I'm glad you won. And that's not what I would reply, obviously.
Thank you, messenger of the Sforzas. Now you are a hero of Navarra. It would have been impossible if you hadn't risked your life for the Red Sands.
Right.
Now we won't have to worry about the Knolls for a while. I must hurry back to Navarra and suppress the rebel forces.
I wish you luck, Your Highness.
No. Navarra owes you for this one. You can call yourself a fellow of the king from now on, comrade.
Cool. I'm just attracted to that. This quest chain was worth 7,000 XP, which is pretty good. That's going to take me to almost half bar, I think. Yeah, that took me to half bar. So I am... oh, short about 14,000 more to hit level 24. And I haven't even done the second dungeon yet, so... again, I'll skip all these, but if I find myself bored and with nothing to do, I'll come back and finish up the side quests, which I am not looking forward to. So let's go ahead and talk to Messenger of Chico. Now, here's just the path that I'm going on right now. Second dungeon is down here. That's where it is. Sleeping Scale remains. So I will follow the main quest as far as possible as I make my way down, and hopefully we'll see some really fun creatures in here that I'll try and tame. But in between, like I said, there's going to be lots of side quests popping up, lots of hunting quests popping up, and we shall see what else. I wonder if people can start ganking me, because I've been hearing reports about that, and that would be fun if somebody ganks me in stream.
Hello, nice to meet you. I am a Sforza messenger. I came to see you as Chico wanted me to deliver this letter to you.
Such a chirpy guy. I see.
Chico is at Lardell, the Iblis base for important business. He said you should go to the Iblis Scouts camp in the Nalando Barrens first. Marco will be waiting for you there.
Okay, where? Down there, Iblis. Iblis is the name for devil or demon in some languages, so that's interesting. Alright, as usual, I'm gonna auto run, and I will check in on chat. Alright, chat, where are we? Feet to 5,000 says, I can see Bless being improved over time. The thing with Bless, I can see how, I wouldn't say open, but how active Neo is on their Steam now, you know, just talking to people, saying, oh, we're working on this, we're checking player feedback, and, you know, their patches are usually every 2 days now, every 1 day, and it seems like they're taking action, but you have to, because of all the negativity and the attention surrounding Bless. When you are a developer in that situation, it is not a nice place to be. You know what, I've only got 4 of these gazelles to kill. Let me just kill them real quick. So, if they weren't, you know, doing what they were doing now, I think the game will be in a lot more pain. So yeah, for all those that are playing Bless, I do hope that the game gets improved over time, which hopefully it will. And if not, then there's going to be a bunch more MMORPGs out there to play. That's how we are. I think I said in the last stream, you know, us MMO players, we're kind of like in the movie industry. The types of jobs that, you know, actors and directors pick, you know, are based on experiences. We're all looking for another experience, something fresh, and there's always going to be something out there. All right, checking in on chat. ggmyster said, he said duty, and Feet to 5,000 says just someone who loves the game. I feel overall most are jumping on the hate bandwagon. Now that's something I can get behind too, because I've not only seen it for Blast, I've seen it for a whole bunch of MMOs. As long as somebody in a influential position says something about a game, that automatically makes it, you know, the thing to hate, I suppose. Which is not a big fan of seeing that, you know. But it is what it is. We live in FPS drops. I wonder because I'm zoning into a new. What the hell? What is up there in the sky? Can you guys see that? Is that a flying cow? What the hell? What is that? That's a griffin? Or that's somebody supposedly riding a griffin type creature that just got stuck there. That is... Oh, there's another one up there. Okay, that one's moving. Alright, that one's moving. Is it gonna get stuck at the same place? No, that could be a transport, like a player transport. I know for us, Union, we use the dragons to fly around. So yeah, I have no idea what that is. All right, checking in on chat. We got RPS Life. Hello, RPS Life. It says, "Hey man, I was wondering if it's worth getting the founder pack. Because many people say the game's trash. I'm not sure what to believe anymore." It depends what you like. I mean, the founders pack, are they still up? Because the game is has launched already. I mean, if it's still there, I wouldn't recommend getting the founders pack just yet, because for 40 bucks in your currency, in my currency, if I do the conversion, is a lot more cheaper for me. But for 40 bucks for you guys over there in America, I don't think that is worth it yet. The game is still going or undergoing lots of changes here and there. And you have to ask yourself, what are you looking for? If you're looking for a great PvE experience, a great theme park game at this early stage, I feel like it's not there yet. It's just not there. PvP is something that I haven't checked out yet, and that's why I am making my way to level cap to see what PvP is along the way. From a grouping and dungeon perspective, the dungeons, like the first one that you do is already solo, so the second one I'm going to be doing, if I can solo it too, then yeah, I would say that the dungeon experience won't get better until like your end game. So it really, what do you want to do? What kind of MMO are you looking for? If you absolutely want that Asian MMORPG experience, there are other games that are also buy to play and at a cheaper price point that's more optimized and of better quality. Something like BDO, although people hate that too because of the pay to win aspect and whatnot. So it's a hard one to quantify this early on because we're only like the second week RSP. So I would say hang back for a bit, look at more videos, check out the devs, see what they're saying about the game, and yeah, but I wouldn't recommend it at this current stage, not yet. Fad says, I'm not have problems with FPS. Oh, you're lucky then, because even with the INI fixes, I still get FPS issues, but you stream it from your laptop, so that's good. I mean, if you don't get the issues, then even better. Baradhor says you do not have enough badges to tame this Pokemon. Oops, wrong game. We got Kane Chad says, you really like Blast? There must be a high concentration of fluoride in your water. Alright, be nice, guys, be nice. Come on, let's not call each other out. If somebody likes a game, somebody likes a game. You don't have to attack people for liking a game. That's dumb. I don't want to see that in chat. Let's just move on, guys, alright? Travak says, I want to get this game, but so much hate on the game, it concerns me. Here's the thing. If you like a game, right, and you want to play for fun because your friends are playing it, who cares what other people say? Just go play it. Just go play it. But keep in mind everything that people have been saying, including myself, including other people that are reviewing or doing first impressions. I mean, we've all played it. I am in here. This is going to be my 30th hour, I think, of playing Bless on both the Mage and the Paladin, and I've already mentioned some of the things that you can expect to see PvE-wise, so just keep that in mind if you really want to jump in. Rico says, bless Spotify. Feet says, Shark just tried. You have a 2-hour trial period to Steam. Oh, there's a free trial? I didn't know that. Can you elaborate on that? The 2-hour tryout period? Oh, that's before the refund, right? Okay, I get it. Okay, cool. Alright, gonna continue here. Let's go talk to Mark and Morty. Let's see what the story here is all about.
It's good to see you again. Wasn't it difficult to get here?
Wasn't that far.
I see. Sorry for putting you to work so soon after the battle. I heard you did great things in the prairie. Catch your breath. You've only just got here.
Okay, and that's gonna give me 4,000 XP again, pretty good. I'm about 63% into the next level. So I'm gonna continue the main story here. So hopefully it leads me to the dungeon.
No time to rest in the meantime. Even the Iblis here are impressed by the Navaran army's victory. I knew you'd succeeded as soon as I saw the red smoke.
How's it going over here?
There's something strange going on. They seem unshaken, even after that crushing defeat. I'm just guessing, but I think the Gnolls are forming a new alliance. If that happens, all of Navarre's efforts will be in vain.
So we spent that, a good part of that build-up getting rid of the Gnoll threat, and now they're reintroducing the Gnolls to this area. So I guess Gnolls are the in thing for enemies. That's terrible.
I'm trying to find out a little more. Scout the Angry Mane tribe's base first. Bring me anything you think might be proof of the new alliance.
Copy that.
The Navaran army thinks they've defeated the Gnolls for good, but they could attack the prairie at any time under these circumstances. I'll stay here and analyze the information the Iblis army has given me.
Okay, so now he's gonna get me into a Knoll camp, and you know, even though I did not show it for this area, I guess I will pick up a few side quests and see how cohesive this hub crawl quests are. Are these side quests going to take me to kill some of these gnolls in here? Because if you are leveling the second way, which is not grinding dungeons, then this is what you're going to do. You're going to pick up all these quests, go there, get them done, and at the same time get those hunting quests on those gnolls done. I think I've done a lot of the hunting quests here already because my guild was having a raid run earlier and I did join that for a bit. So I will now attempt to show you if the quest hub crawl is going to be cohesive or not. Let's start with Captain Lazarus. And, you know, with the side quests, don't expect any voice acting. This one's all reading, so I will take over that here. If you are to stay here, you need to contribute. Our water does not come freely. Our food also runs short. I'd like you to hunt for both. So what do I need to do? Draw water from the Lake Assis to the right of the Eastern Ancient Wall and defeat Lake Ostrich. Lake Ostrich? Yeah, Ostrich. Okay, for thick meat. And that's worth 1,000 XP, so that ain't too bad, even at level 22. So that's one side quest that I've got. Let's pick up another one. Have you seen a yellow flower? Okay, that's around Lake Assis too. So yeah, there you go. Your side quests are pretty much going to be lumped together. So if you're short on XP, or if you want to, I suppose, diversify and break the dungeon grind monotony because it's driving you nuts running that back to back, I guess you can do some of these. But from a story perspective, like I said, don't expect too much. Okay, what I got? I'm spending my entire life monitoring the Rough Claws, so defeat Lake Crocodiles. Hey, could you pass a message to another scout if you're heading west? The withdrawal order you gave me. I have to inform the others, but my legs are too injured to move. What withdrawal order? You didn't give me anything. So deliver the scout. Okay, this one's like 710 because it's a simple send, you know, fetchy type quest, so I don't have to bother. So let's take a look. Right, I take that back. So my main quest is here, but a lot of the side quests are going to be here. So I'll be doing a lot of traveling. And, you know, for players that want to optimize, like I don't do it myself, but I can understand the mentality behind it. Oh, I need to zoom all the way up to cap as fast as possible. So dungeon, you know, that kind of thing. That is a totally viable way to level in a game, especially in Asian MMOs where this is more prevalent. And I'm saying this based off experience. This is more prevalent in Asian MMOs compared to Western themed MMOs, where, you know, you get a very holistic leveling experience. Ooh, iron. No, silver. Well, I don't use silver for armor smithing, but I can sell that on the auction house for all those people crafting jewelries and trinkets. Alright, as we make our way over there, let me check in on chat. Daniel says, Guild Wars 2 is just trash. Oh, see, that's where this whole hate thing gets out of hand, you know, because somebody doesn't like a game, they call it trash, and because the other guy likes the game and will call another game trash. That needs to stop within the MMO community, you know, because it never used to be this bad, but now we've got all these spewing here and there. People like a certain MMO, people just like it, and that's why I say this garbage has to stop, you know? Yes, we will get bad games, and yes, we need people to look into them and point out what's good and what's bad. But then that entire toxic surrounding the opinion of people and players and you know, that kind of thing, that needs to get out of here. Honestly, I can't stand that. As somebody who I'm enthusiastic about the genre, not just a couple of games. If the genre does well, you know, we will see healthy competition between all MMOs. Who cares if one is terrible and the other one's good? So you just know what to avoid. That's it, you know? There's no need for all this crap. Come on, guys. We're adults. I mean, there's going to be some of us that are kids. I get that, but... Okay, so I've just unlocked the Angry Mane Slayer hunt, and I've got 1 out of 10. So I may stay here and get this done, because that way I'll get more experience anyway, because... what I need is over there for the main quest. So Angry Mane Elder, he's level 20, so that's within my range. Let's go ahead and take him down. Ooh, except something else has spawned. But at level 23, tree as a paladin, you know, I don't really have an issue with losing health or losing my mana now. So I think I can handle a lot of mobs. Or more than 2 mobs, I should say. Okay. So I've got to hunt for the Elder as well. Right. Swapping to your protection stat now is going to give you a hot. But of course you can just manually heal like that if you want to. I guess it's a good deal. I just stuck with my Paladin. I did have, I'm going to admit, I did have a knee-jerk reaction to the Paladin being so underwhelming after the first dungeon that I, you know, took my mage through it as well. But on hindsight now, I think I'll just stick with the Paladin. I've come this far anyway. Okay, 7 more Slayers. Okay, checking in chat. ggmyster says, if you like early access games and don't care about story and good optimization, then Bless is fine. Yeah. Oh, Shaman I've done. Oh, here's another Elder. I just need 1 more to get this done. Get this Elder's hunt done. Let's get some AoE going. I didn't put damage into my AoE, so you'll see that it doesn't really do a lot of damage. But the animation's cool. I like that. In another life, I would have enough sapphires and points to spend into my AoE build. And I'll just run like an AoE build because I hate killing mobs 1 by 1. That's not how I play MMORPGs. I like being able to pull, you know, multiple mobs and take them on, rather than do this one-on-one stuff, you know. Okay, so where am I with stuff? I need 5 more Angry Mane Slayers, and I'm gonna pull all 3 for a challenge. Dodged. Bloody hell. So here comes another Paladin who have just stolen one of my Angry Slayers because there's no open tapping in Asian games for some reason, and I hate that. If MMOs want to have a sense of community, you would let open tapping be a thing, you know? A random player comes in the landscape and then you have fun, but it just doesn't happen here, which is a real pain in the ass. Okay, I've already done Slayer. No, I haven't done Slayer. 2 more Slayers. Missed. Oh, that miss is gonna be the death of me. Missing sucks. Like I said in so many of my streams, you know, I can handle a lot of things, but I can't handle missing, especially at the early level when you know as a player you don't have access to the hit item or whatever, but all these low-level mobs have accuracy mitigations, has hit mitigations. That doesn't make sense, especially when you know as a leveling player you won't have access to all that kind of gear. So that is bullshit. I hate that. So now I need about, what, 14 more to finish this hunt, which I'm not going to do. I'm just doing the first tier. So when you do a hunt quest, there's going to be 3 tiers. The yellow means tier 1, just kill 10 or kill 8 or whatever. And then the next tier is 25, and then it could be higher than that. So once I'm done with the tier, I'll just move on. I don't want to spend too much time here. That dungeon is my priority, guys. The second dungeon is my priority. I'm just showing you that picking up the side quests, moving around and questing, and then coming across hunt quests like these will give you a bunch of XP in the area. Oh, I don't know what's more annoying. missing, dodging, or somebody keeps telling me I can't use that. And you do well to remember, guys, that I am 2 levels ahead of the landscape mobs, you know. I purposely clicked the number 2 just to get just to get her to say that again. You can't use that. You can't use that. All right, let me just give me a quick heal. Let's get out of here. Now, I have a lot of different mounts that I've tamed over the course of the 4 days. Some of the new ones include a Razorwind Wolf, and I got the Puma that my mage has as well. And I got the Black Scorpion. I got the Red Scorpion last week. I got the Black Scorpion this week. And the thing is, all the mounts that I get onto now, you will not see it because I'm using the premium. You know, when you buy one of the Founders Packs, you get a skin. So apparently, the skin is for all your mounts across the board. So might as well make use of that while I have it. Okay, let's go and do some of these side quests and see whether or not you guys are still watching the stream at the end of this. At the end of the side quest cycle. Let's see how many of you find it boring. Okay, scrolling out. What do we got? Scrolling. Oh my god. I really lost sight of when I lost chat, guys, but okay, I'll just stop scrolling and just read something. Athildon, yo, anyone here playing Lotro right now? LOL. I just finished the Mordor expansion on Saturday with my good friend Wigga and her mom. I've been stuck in Mordor for about 9 months, you know, because I just lost interest. And then finally, my good friend was like, "Oh, I'm gonna level a new character and get out of Mordor." So I thought it was a good opportunity to join that. And yeah, I finally finished the Mordor expansion, which means in the near future, I'm gonna be making my way to update 22, Northern Mirkwood, so that I can review that quest pack, and then I'll probably try and get back into Lotro again. Lotro is my first love, you guys. For those that don't know, my first MMORPG is Lotro, so it's always going to have a spot in my heart. That captain class is one of my favorite things ever. Alright, you'll see now that I got dismounted, right? My mount just disappeared. That's because the more you use something, the faster the energy depletes. So once it goes to 0, you can't use it, you gotta wait, or you can feed it energy recovery, you can feed it this basic dry feed. I'm gonna save that, and that's the reason why you have a lot of mounts. So that means when one energy goes down, you can just pick another one and summon that instead. So I like having a bunch of mounts at my disposal, and the more you use it, see, I'm running now, and you'll see that the XP bar will go up right here the more I use it. And then it will have a bunch of different skills to unlock. And then you can upgrade it, you can enhance it with some stat enhancer or whatever. You can awaken it too. I think I talked about this already. The whole BDO awaken thing. Alright, let's start picking up the flowers. And I need 6 flowers. Not too bad. If it was like, pick up 20 flowers. Nah. But 6 I can handle. And the thing is, they're all nearby, so... Lake Porcupine, level 19. Oh, Lake Hippo. I can tame that as a mount. The problem is I don't have a level 20 mount thing. My taming scroll is only for level 15. So yeah, I can't tame the hippo, even though that'll be pretty cool, right? Riding a hippo. Actually, not really. Scrolling down. Fads, I'm just confused on the tactics gems. Could you explain them a little on how to do them? Gems. Okay, so here's what they are. You get gems for leveling up, and sometimes if you do the main story, they'll give you gems. So 15 sapphires here, right? These gem fragments you can get like a whole bunch from, I can't remember where you get them from, but you can convert them. And when you hit convert, it's going to randomly give you one of these 3 gems. So you can either get sapphire for increasing your main combo skills, or you're going to get this green one's barrel, which is going to be used for, I believe, non-chain skills, or and then the last one is for your ability. So I'll show you that real quick. So assuming you have enough fragments, you need 100 or supposed to get that, then you convert for the cost of 1 gold. Now that you have your gems, if you want to, let's say, make one of your skills have more damage, let me just see which one is going to be a good fit. Let me go under interrupt, which is my favorite so far. Let's go under one of my heavier hitting skills. Let's see this one. No, that's at 45. What about this one? Yeah, I can do 14. So this one, my second slot here, this is going to give me 5% more damage once I tear up here. And that's going to cost 14 gems. And you can see it's already deducted that 14. I've got 1 left. If you want to commit, you just hit OK. Boom. So now my conviction attack is going to do 5% more damage. That's how you spend your Sapphire. Now these rows of stones, you got to go under your non-chain skills. So that means this is the second part of your bar down here. For me, the Pally, my skills here includes like the Raz, the heal, the dodge/heal, the CC remover, whatever. So for example, let me go under the Raz, right? The resurrection skill. I don't have it spent yet. What did I spend it on? This one. This skill allows me to cast the healing skill on the move, because the Pally's main healing skill at the moment is something that's got to be stationary for. So by slotting this, I can, heal on the move. And I've put points into reducing the duration of this skill. So that's what these rose stuff do. It just gives you the ability to customize some of your non-combo skills. So I do have the Endure, and this is my CC breaker or my heal. So let's go ahead and spend some points in here. I've got 3 choices. Let's see. Adds 80% reduction effect to receive damage. That's good. That means whenever I pop this shield, I'm going to get 80% less damage. Second one will give me, let's see, increase the amount of continuous healing. And because I keep healing myself in that special attack or skill, I can increase the healing here. But the catch is, it's going to increase the skill cooldown by 10 seconds. So that's the trade-off there. And the final one is reduce the mana consumption, but increase the cooldown by 5 seconds. So by all accounts, the first one sounds good. The first one gives me 80% reduction effect to receive damage, and decreases the cooldown by 5 seconds, and reduces the mana by 50%. So that sounds like all good stuff. So let's go ahead and spend 240 points in here. Important to note, once you commit, you cannot go down there unless you remove that. And once you commit it, removing this is going to cost gold. So that's how that works. And I can't tear up the next one because I'm out of stones or rose stones. So hit change and voila. And the final one is for this. This one just gives you like simple growth, get 40% more knowledge, whatever. So this one increases my knowledge, so my healing will be better. The top quadrant here, increase magic defense. So I'm just going to do that. And that cost about 100 barrel. So the next one is going to give me 15% gold increase from hunting, and that costs 140 barrels. So that's what these gems are for. Just play with it. The thing is, once you have committed, and if you want to reset all this, you'll see a tactic reset up here, and you have to buy that scroll from the in-game cash shop. That's going to cost Lumina, which costs real money, or you can convert your in-game currency. Down here, I got crafting speed by 4% for 72 barrels. Not interested. Knowledge increase, I like. So let's go ahead and spend 106 there. Now I've got 196 left. Increases block. Let's go and do that. And I've got 50 left. So I'm out. Change. And done. So at the moment, I'm not following any guide. I'm not looking at any guide. I'm just picking what sounds the best to me. So my pally is just a bunch of... it's just a mix and match at the moment. And honestly, I don't care if it's ineffective or ineffective or not. It seems to work for me, and I'm going to stick with it. Which means in PvP, I could just get trashed. Which is totally fine by me. Okay, what do we need here? Draw water from the lake, right? Okay, so let's go to the lake. And I'm going to hit this empty jar and assume that's going to... But I'm at the lake. What do you mean requirements not valid? Okay, probably I'm at the wrong lake. This one's filled with hippos, and I don't think people want to drink hippo-infested waters. Ah, here's the ostrich. And that is also a mount. That is a mount. I can confirm that is a mount. But again, no scrolls. So So that's unlocked a new hunt quest. How many is that? Let's go find another ostrich. Oh, okay, now it shows. Let's go ahead and hit G. Fill up the lake. Oh, that sucks. There's a cooldown on the quest item, like 3 seconds after you use it. That doesn't make sense. You know, in some games it makes sense. In this, over here, it just feels like an intentional time waster, just to keep you spending more time in this area. That annoys me about some MMOs. Ostrich has got higher mitigations. Here's the crocodile that I need as well. I need 5 crocodile, or 5 leather, I believe. Yeah, 5 crocodile leather. Missed. Okay, leather drops instantly, which is good. There will be other MMOs where, you know, it's in the RNG's intentionally gonna make you kill 4 and 4 drops, and then the final drop that you need will take like 10 kills before you finally get that final leather to drop. I don't know if Blast's RNG is that evil or not, but so far every kill I get a drop. And it looks like, can I pick up what somebody else killed? No. Mother. Yeah, so far so good. I've killed 4 and I've got 4 drops, so at least it doesn't piss me off with its RNG that way. Good. 5 kills, 5 drops. I'm just gonna take 3 more so I can get this, get the XP for this hunt and move on. Oh. Is there a combat combat log? I want to study about this miss and dodge, really. Because this is starting to piss me off. Maybe I need to go and look for people who've already crafted gear and have added in the hit/accuracy stat on some of these items, and maybe I'll just go get that. Because it's a real piece of crap. I can definitely tell you that. Because of how important those combos will be, especially in PvP. You know, like I said, the more you do more damage in the future, Blast is going to patch this in, you do more damage for completing your combo chains. So missing it isn't really going to help you at all, especially when you miss back-to-back. For no goddamn reason. On a mob that's way lower level than you. Two more tick mate and then I'm out of here. Let's see what combat looks like fully zoomed out. I've never really fought in a zoomed out environment. Okay, am I done? Am I done? I am. Oh, I gotta... yeah, I'm done. So let me get on a mount that is full energy. And set an auto path, and I will check in on chat. Alright, so whoever that asked for the gem explanation, hope that was informative for you guys. Oh shit, oh, one more ostrich. I just need one more ostrich. And done. And that was worth 830 XP now. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the bar down here, but I'm pretty close. I'm about 3 bars away from 25, or 24, sorry. And that means I'm 1 level away from jumping into PvP, which I assume what war is. Okay, check in chat. Patrick says, what are you guys talking about? I don't even know. I haven't been paying attention to chat. Shirefolk Games. Hey, I like your name, Shirefolk. He says, how's the FPS now that a lot of people stop playing? I mean, for me, it's stable, but that's because I use the INI fix. So I'm not really getting stuttering or anything, but my first login of the day will always have FPS drop, so I don't know how to fix that. Kane says, try games to get FPS when login max double. It's an achievement. And he says, I really wanted to love this game. I think a lot of people felt that way too. Doesn't mean that, you know, there aren't people that are playing this religiously. I mean, I'm in a guild that's pretty hardcore when it comes to, you know, blast and grinding and all that stuff. So, JD says, LOL, Guild Wars 2 is the best MMO, IMO. It's the theme park MMO with the most content. To be honest, it's all content is relevant. Everything released for 6 years playable, unlike other theme park MMOs. And Raj says, finally someone with a Paladin. Yeah, I'm not sure if you watched my first day stream, Raj, but I've played the Paladin. I started with the Paladin, then I got stuck in the tutorial because it said, you know, one of the skills that I needed to slot for the tutorial was poison, but there was no poison, you know, so I got stuck there, so I rolled a mage, but I went back to my Paladin. 1000 XP. Oh, I'm getting close. Holy shit. Could I get a level just doing side quests? I may just ding. Ding. You are now... Oh my god, you're now level 24. They fixed that. They they got rid of the 24 level. Oh no. I mean, good, but I was looking forward to that. You know, you've now become 24 level, but it's now level 24. They have fixed that. I'm surprised. I honestly was not expecting them to change that, but so here's the good news. The bad news is I can't make fun of that anymore because they've now gone and fixed it. The good news is progress, baby steps. They have now changed that, and that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Let's hope that other kind of like localization issues, you know, get fixed over time as well. So that's a good start. But I'm still shocked that they changed that. That was a sneaky change because it wasn't in the patch notes anywhere. They did not say fix localization issue. Because I read all the notifications I get from Steam about Bless. As somebody who reviews MMO, you have to keep up to date with what they're doing so you can report on how well they're doing in terms of a developer changing things and, you know, stuff like that. But I did not see them write that anywhere. So that was kind of a ninja change. So, interesting. Okay, train yourself consistently. Start. I got a couple of new side questions. Let me just pick these up. What do you got, Scout Dar? Please spar with you. Spar with you? Okay. Alright. My hunch feeling is that anytime an NPC tells you need to spar with them to prove your strength, PvP's coming up. At least that's how I feel. So that was like a DPS check or something. I don't know. You are stronger than I thought. Why don't you join the scouts? You do well here. In fact, I'd like to make you an honorary scout. I'm actually an honorary scout for my troop in real life, so I'll take that. That's not 1000 XP. Okay, I'm not going to turn in the main quest yet. Let me just go and deliver all this stuff. Oh, hang on. What's this? Oh yeah, I need a dwarven treasure box. Let's not do that. One more here, westbound. One more, and then we're good to go. Okay, the path is set. Let me check in chat. Rugador says, there are just a lot of people out there that can't deal with the fact that others can have different opinions than them. Yeah, and it's gonna... Internet, YouTube, that's just how it is, you know? But, yeah. Rod says, I love his aesthetics. Are you talking about the mount, or just the Paladin in general? Patrick says, cannot use two-handed weapon? I don't think so. See, one of the things is with the classes here, Patrick, all the classes are kind of locked into using class-specific weapons, so mages with stabs, berserkers with big weapons or whatever. It'll be. I hope that when you get to end game, you know, I can just change from a mace to a sword, because I prefer swords in terms of how it looks with a sword and board and everything. I hate maces, even though some people think that Paladin is attributed to using a mace. I don't like race locking classes behind a weapon, kind of like what BDO does in a way. And the thing is, the trend that I'm noticing with what Blessed does with their systems and stuff is very heavily, I was about to use the word copying, but it's not to that extent. But you can see they're trying to follow in BDO's footsteps with a lot of the design here. There's even armor enchanting. And I did see when I was back in town that somebody failed when they tried to enchant an armor. And the first thing I thought of, oh no, we're going to have this again. Because like I said, I hated that. I really hated that video. But Bless... They have this thing where, oh, BDO's a success. Let's try and, you know, get some inspiration here and there and see whether people gravitate towards that or not. ggmyster says, I foresee you saying that at level 39. I've come this far. Hong says the action bar is covered, and it's my intention to do that because that's my UI. Sorry. Kane says, if you like Nintendo 64 graphic and Sega Genesis, Bless Online is for you. Wow, Kane, you are really at it today, huh? Patrick says, guys, what's the point of this? What's the point of what? Me streaming the game? I'm gonna sound like a broken record now about why I'm playing Bless. Guys, I review MMOs, I get to level cap, and then my review comes out. It's how I've always done things. I don't even need to explain myself at this point, unless you guys are talking about what you guys are arguing about in chat, because I do see a lot of arguments in chat. Scrolling down. Professor King says, you're crazing that BDO combat of just ripping through mobs, eh? I'm crazing MMO combat that me personally, and on a very subjective note, am used to. You know, I can take on a few mobs and get, you know, all actiony and stuff. With Blast, what I said on the first stream, which was I liked the concept of the combo system. What comes next? What can I do next? There's almost a layer of card strategy there. The issue with that is, for the most part, the whole locking to a target and not having access to AoE, it ruins the pace a little bit. And the fact that I'm playing from Southeast Asia on a North American server, the latency isn't great, so there's a delay in addition to that. So having to pick and choose those combat combos is an interesting concept, but the execution in terms of you know, the pacing or whatever, just something's off. And I do miss that, you know, MMO combat where I could just grab a bunch and you take them down, fast pace, you know, that kind of thing. Not necessarily BDOs, but BDOs combat's good. ggmyster says the hunt quest later on at 35 plus people do it in raids. Yeah, I've seen that, and our guild, in fact, you are in our guild, right, ggmyster? Yeah, we were doing that this morning, but it got to a point where all the lobies in the guild that got to a late game area, nobody was getting levels, nobody was getting unlocking any of the hunting quests, because you low levels that have not completed the main story up to that zone will not get credit. So that kind of, in a way, I think that's like to mitigate people just, I don't know what you want to call it, carrying guild members through. I think players will have to do the story to, you know, to get that. Robert says you can be 10 levels above something and you will still miss, and that is one of the, that's why I'm a little frustrated at that, because you don't get hit on any of the dungeon items or whatever until you add some enchantments, or, you know, I'm still not clear how that works. So yeah. Kaken says a pet instead of a skin would have been neat. They did give me a pet skin too. Sorry, I totally forgot about that. So I've got a couple of pets. I have a vulture, and I do have a skeletal gladiator because I just ran out of ideas and I just wanted to have something. So the thing is, I already have the costume as well. So when I summon this guy, it's gonna show up as a cat. So it's gonna show up as a kitty cat down there. You can see the kitty cat because I've got the premium skin there. So hey, all right, let's turn this in. Return to headquarters? What are you talking about? I, Rabal, have done so much already. I can complete this mission, which is a little bit more work. Okay, now he's got a quest for me. What do you got? How can I help you? I am almost done. It won't be long before I thought the anger made some manners, so will you help me? Let's finish this and leave. Burn the Angerman tents for 1002 XP. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let me just get rid of this and we'll carry on. Oh, never mind. We got more people spewing up stuff. Check for an area inaccessible to gnolls northeast of Angry Gnoll Camp because the gnolls are avoiding that place. Okay. Did you find anything new? Destroy totems. Okay, I gotta do totems now. Okay, so here is the area. Number 4 is why the gnolls are leaving the area. And it appears that they are having a civil war with harpies. So that's why they're upset. So let me just go back and report that. Because he couldn't walk 5-10 feet to the left and find out for himself. So I will do that dirty work for him. Oh, that's worth 710. Let me just check how much these are worth. I mean, I know some of them were like 1,000 XP. Oh wow, the main quest that I'm on, Dangerous Alliance, that's worth 11,000 XP. That's a lot of XP. That'll take me up to about, I think, almost 40% of my XP bar. So I'm gonna just drop all this and let's just do the main story. Honestly, I'm not interested in the side quest at this point. Sorry, side quests, but I'm turning you off. Right, let's carry on with the main story, and finally, let's get down there and do that dungeon. I'm really curious to know if I can actually solo that as a level 24 paladin or not. All right, let's bring back the chat. Patrick says you can change the weapon type for your class. No, I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. And we got Rocky Wayne chat says, hi guys. Hello, Rocky Wayne. Roger, isn't the Mountain Scorpion? It is, but as I said, I do have, under costume, you'll see that I do have this Black Wind Caligo skin equipped, so that means all my mounts will have this skin, and all my pets will have that skin. Okay, let's talk to Mark and Morty.
Found anything?
I found his letter.
This is a letter in primitive language, mostly used by barbarians. Oh my. This is not good news. It's even worse than the birth of their leader.
What's it about?
According to this, the chieftains of Nalando are gathering together at Roughclaw Village. There's no time. I need to reach the Iblis army as soon as possible. Go to Roughclaw Village.
Go to Roughclaw and spy on the chieftains. Where is the Roughclaw Village? Ah, bugger, I was just there. I was just there. Okay, let's go back. Alrighty. Legendary Wavepool says, what the hell is that mount system? Yuck. It's basically... there's a bunch of things you can do with your mount. It has awaken abilities, upgrade, so you have to find various different things that you can upgrade. I have not dabbled into this because I'm not really interested in tearing out my mount until I get like a flying mount, and I'm absolutely, for convenience sake, being able to fly around. Then I will spend whatever I have on trying to level up the mount or whatever, because some of the skills, like for example, this brown horse that they give you for free if you play through the main story, one of the skills you'll see is it increases your movement speed by 10%. So who doesn't want that? So everybody, of course, will be encouraged to try and unlock your skills. The thing is, all these green rarity mounts won't have skills until you upgrade them. So only blue and above will get skills. So that you can get better skills with enhancing and everything. So it's for those that prefer just a simple mount system. You could just ignore that entire tiering up, but you know, when you go do PvP or whatever, don't be surprised to find yourself being left out or left behind, or you can't keep up with your guild or whatever, because everybody's gonna do that. You know, traveling in contested areas, everybody wants the fastest mount and this and that, and you know, da-di-da. Okay, so here we are back again. I'll just kill some stuff and see if I unlock any hunt quests in between. In fact, since it is a Sunday, I'm gonna go and queue for a dungeon. So sleeping ones, that's the one I'm trying to go for. I'm gonna go in as a dungeon or healer. Strange that I can't pick both. I guess I'll do healer, maybe, just cause, and hit party search. And let's see if we actually get something. Because I tried that during the week when Bless came out on Tuesday and Wednesday. Because I was doing my back-to-back streams, and nothing really popped. So let's see if we get a pop on a weekend. It is Sunday night for me, guys. It is 10:30 p.m. for me here in Malaysia. So, ooh, okay. I guess I'm in an instance now. Let's see. All right, 2 out of 10. Let's get some of these rough claws. Three out of 10. Let me just pull 2 at once. Let's make this go faster. What is that? Rough Rock Cooperator? Wow, that's a tiny looking... Alright, that's a pretty cute goblin, I gotta admit. Too bad I can't have that as a pet. I'd totally take that goblin. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Chieftains in there. Chieftain Gargata. And it seems like all the other Knoll chieftains are in here, so let's see what happens. Okay, I think I may have bugged out. They were saying something, but I completely lost, or I completely got into combat, which kind of sucked. So it looks like I'm fighting 2 bosses at once. Let's see how this goes. I'll take down Gagata first, and I'll work on the other boss. So let's get some healing back up. Ooh, I'm taking a ton of damage. I need to finish this guy off. Come on. Okay, he's dead, so I can now go to my second thing here. Get some heals up. AoE for no damn reason, since I already started the chain. One more heal. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to interrupt tactic. Let's finish this guy off. Boom shakalaka! And like I said, I think it bugged out because I did not get to hear the exchange between the chieftains, so I don't know the story anymore. So I'll just have to go back to Marco and see what we have. Eat some bread. I gotta go back to the NPC just to figure out the story because it kind of bugged out on me. All right, scrolling in chat, what do we got? Ra Robin says, "I remember you could just fall through the map." What, in Bless? Hasn't happened to me yet, but then again, I am very far behind in chat, so I've just lost wherever you guys are. Playbat says, not all the players are crying about buying a pro optimized games. I, for one, really wanted this game to succeed, but covering in the shades of early access is not an excuse. Five more, and I'm out of here. Oh no. That's 14 of those goblins, so. There's more trackers outside. Do I need warriors? Doesn't appear to be. Three more trackers, and I hope that guy isn't following me around. Two more. Let's see if I can reach him in time. Missed. But these guys are about 3 levels behind me now, so at least the XP will add up. Oh, block. Yeah. Oh, hey, I still took damage, but it's reduced a little bit. I don't see a hunting thing for this guy, so I may just unlock that. I did not get out of the way in time, as you guys can see. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna stay and do everything. I just need one more tracker. And the thing is, for those of you wondering, what happens if I finished all my hunting quest? Does that mean, you know, I've just wasted my XP if I did this in the low levels? The answer is no. So I'll give you an example. I have completed a bunch of hunting quests. You'll see that these have ticks, right? But you can retry them on the top right here. So when you click the retry, it's gonna reset the entire hunt. So that means you'll still get XP again. So that's why in later levels or whatever, you know. Ooh, block, block. Ah, well, I think I got it. Again. But yeah. In later levels, I suppose that is a way for you to, you know, besides just grinding dungeons, you can also go back to areas and reset your hunts. Okay, am I done here? I'm done here. Let's go back. Let me get on one of my mounts. And off we go. Auto run. Getting closer down there. Alright, check it in chat. What do we got? Oh, Savvy. Hey, Savvy. He says, am I the only one who has never played WoW? Hey, man. Up till December 2017, I was just like you. I had never played World of Warcraft. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry was like, how can you not play World of Warcraft? How have you not played it? I mean, I've tried the free trial. You know, they've got like until level 23 or whatever. And when I started the channel, the movie was announced. So I thought, okay, you know what? Maybe this is a good time for me to jump into WoW and like kind of just make a first impressions or whatever. And that's what I did. And honestly, I didn't think much of it then because all I wanted to do was continue playing my other MMOs that I was playing. And then as the more MMOs I started to cover, the you know, the more knowledge, the more I saw about the landscape, and the more I started reviewing them, I felt like I can't really, you know, it just doesn't feel right. You know, like for example, you want to be a deep water diver, but you don't have your deep water diving certificate. That's how I felt. Now I review MMOs, but I haven't done World of Warcraft. That's not right. So I ended up jumping in, and yeah. So maybe someday you will too. Patrick 6K, Biff says, I think the fact that the game is actually several years old kind of nullifies any early access excuses, and that is in reference to the game being around in Korea and Japan and what's the other place? Russia. Almighty Z, hello, Almighty Z says, WoW introduced a lot of elements that make MMORPGs really boring these days. Also, WoW is graphics from 1984. I would say it kind of solidified the modern day theme park is what WoW did, you know. Back before WoW, raiding or grinding XP simply meant camping out in a world next to where a boss spawns so that you can farm those bosses for XP and loot, you know. WoW had changed that with the whole quest hub crawls, with the whole dungeons, instance dungeons, and you know, this is a bunch of things. And it's good to see that now more MMOs are coming out and just trying to add something fresh or something new, or just not exactly just copy WoW like for like, you know, even though there's been a gazillion WoW clones over the years. Okay. Playbat says to JD, I agree, it is not a fraud. It is just sad that the game's out for like 4 years in different areas. They could have been prepared for this release and not giving too many promises. I mean, there's so many ways one can conduct an autopsy about this and figure out where or how things went wrong. NeoWiz being NeoWiz, they just lack any global launch experience. I said it on the last stream too. Launching in Korea doesn't mean that, you know, you have the know-how, the expertise, and the understanding of a global audience to, you know. And for whatever reason, I don't know, they didn't do any market research, they had no clue, or their devs were just locked in the basement for years, just working on the game without taking a peek at what's happening outside, you know. So there's just so many ways that you can dissect the situation. But I think all accounts, we can agree across the board that this was not a good launch or whatever. Nepath, sorry if I get your name wrong. Nepath says, for example, Dauntless is early access, I can accept that, but if you release a game again and again for a different region and then call it early access third time, I can't accept it personally. Has there been, I mean, I'm gonna ask you guys to roll back memory lane here. Has there been another MMO that's been like that, where there were other versions of the game and then, you know, each subsequent launch didn't really do too many things and then they had a final launch? I mean, I'm trying to remember now off the cuff. I can't really think of a game like that. Dauntless is now in open beta, and I've actually tried it Friday, and I've got a video about Dauntless coming out next week. JD says, WoW's art style still looks better than most MMOs. The cartoony graphics is timeless. We got Kyrus Wolf. Hello, Kyrus Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I'm getting to your chat late. I'm just catching up now because I've been just focusing on showing people the questing experience on the way to the second dungeon. Yeah, it is the work of the Red Mask. Oh, right on. So the Red Masks has returned. Remember on stream 1 and stream 2 where you got the bandits and you had the betrayer in the that wolf-looking race, whatever. So now the Gnolls and the Red Masks are in tandem. Who knew? Well, that was kind of predictable, to be honest, because they kind of just disappeared for a while.
Red Masks. I admit that they're hard to track, but they're involved with the barbarians too?
That's gonna give me 11,000 XP, y'all. Just that one quest to go into the camp, listen to what they're talking about. But there were 2 boss fights in there, so that was kind of a DPS and survivability check, which because of the... I didn't press anything, yo. Yeah, but because of the DPS nerfs across the board, a lot of the other classes will probably have struggled in that quest. So 11k, I guess, kind of worth it for that. Let's go ahead and hit accept.
Humans controlling barbarians. I can't believe it. We need to find out what the Red Masks are. Thank you anyway. I'll tell the Iblis army about it.
Alright. Okay, so I can still continue this quest. I can still continue the main story. That's the benefit of grinding to 22 before you move on with the main story. Oh, I pressed the wrong button here. Get out of sight. So, main quests. Where am I? Stirring Barbarism. The journal is just such a mess. It's hard to see. Okay, I've done that, and okay, Enchanted Island is what I'm doing, you know, but the thing is, what would really help is, you know, a lot of other MMOs will have some convenient stuff. Okay, this line, you'll just put an indicator there what level this quest is. So players that are trying to level the natural way can look at that main store. It's like, okay, that's level 24. I'm now level 22 and I'm 2 chains behind. I'm not ready for that, so I can go do something else. By not having an indicator of what level the quest is gonna be, it's kind of a pain in the butt kind of thing. But of course, there's the Wikipedia and whatnot, and you know, other games like WoW, for example. You've got WoWhead. You can just go check out all the quests and what levels they are. You know, so
We need to let Chico know what you found out. Luckily, she's in Lardell, so it'll be easier to discuss this with the Iblis too.
I will go to Lardal.
I will stay here and keep watching the knolls. I will send a warning to King Rodriguez.
Please tell me we're going further south. Yes, we are going further south. So I'm gonna go and do whatever there is to do there, and then I'm gonna head straight for the dungeon because that's kind of nearby. And I wonder if there's gonna be players of the opposite faction just there. So let me set a course. There's no flying mountain dude here or whatever, so but I do see one there. So I'm gonna have to auto run. Yay! And change my mount whenever the energy dies. Alright, check it in chat. Savvy says, I have watched some streams, I just don't feel it for a while, but it's okay. And that's totally fine, you know. Like I've said many times, MMOs, some are for people, some people just hate entirely, so it's totally fine. I mean, you guys, I have the benefit, and I don't know how to explain this, but I can play all kinds of MMOs that, you know, I just set my mind to it, and I'm like, okay, there's a potential for me to have fun in this game with certain systems or whatever, you know, and I'll just go in and do it. Because if I were to just be the normal player that I was before I started the channel, I think I would have struggled with World of Warcraft too, because there's just so much content, and that took 2 months of streaming. I had to take 2 months to level in WoW because I refused to use a boost. I didn't have any gold. I couldn't buy any what do you call that armor that has the XP bonus that's account wide? Heritage? No, not heritage. Heirloom. I did not have any heirloom, so I did old school 2.5 months, I think, from level 1 all the way up to level 110 old school, and that just gave me a fresh perspective about MMOs, how WoW started, how WoW improved, how WoW invented the modern expansions to try and keep up with other MMOs that have somewhat taken over or have done things better in the past few years compared to WoW in some regards. But WoW has looked at that and it's like, okay, we need to step it up here. You know, other games are doing some cool things, and let's make ours interesting as well. So a lot of veteran players may not like that, seeing WoW change a lot. But whereas new players like me coming to WoW is like, oh shit, that's cool, because I expected it to be ancient and, you know, just ancient. But I go into WoW in December and I'm like, oh my god, this is actually pretty good. Okay, what are we looking at? My FPS is taking a shit. This seems to be a base of some sort. I see lots of training dummies over here. I've got guild foundation managers. I see a bank as well. There's a bank over there. Let me just talk to the wyvern handler real quick. Okay, and I'm also gonna open up my gift box. Blast has this item that sort of like a gift box you can open every 10 levels or whatever. So this one, let me just see if it has a taming scroll for level 10 above. It doesn't, which is kind of sad, so I'm not sure where to get those taming scrolls. See, I'll just leave that in there. Since I can't tame anything higher now, I'm just going to drop that in my vault as well. Damn. So I need to go back and do that quest, because the quest item actually takes a slot in your inventory. It doesn't have like a special tab for quest items. Quest items directly go and take up space in your inventory, so that kind of sucks. Oh, hang on. I've been totally ignoring my guild chat. Let me just catch up on what's happening in guild. Hope nobody called me out, because I'm... You know, when you stream, you just ignore almost 90% of what happens in game. Anyone need party buffs? Can 2 people join our party? Okay, I guess it doesn't involve me. How many people are online? Oh, a decent amount. Alright, back to the game. Oh, here's Don Chico.
I heard
heard you made a great contribution to Navarra. Thanks to you, the returned king owes a debt to House Sforza.
There's important information.
The Red Masks are using gnolls and goblins as their minions? Good grief. This defies common sense. Then I must look for aid outside of common sense, too.
Whatever that means.
Fairy Queen Bloodiana is on this enchanted island. I brought the teleportation stone just in case. Come to the enchanted island with me. You'd better finish your work here first. It will take time to return.
Okay, so it appears that I'm going to be teleported to the enchanted island, and the guy says it's going to take some time, so I'm kind of worried about that. But there is a lot of side quests here that I believe is going to be near to my level, so I don't want to go yet. Let me just find where this enchanted island is. Enchanted island. Enchanted island. Nope, that's Emerald. I don't see no enchanted island. Kaichu? Linley? No. Yeah, so I'm not... Oh, it's just there. Bah! Yeah, I'm ready to go. Then I'll come back and do all these stuff maybe tomorrow or whatever. Let's pick it up. Let's see what's up.
Fairy Queen Bloodiana is on this enchanted island.
Yeah, I'm ready. Take me there. Alright, check it in chat. Patrick says hi. Sam says hi, Adrian, hi. Hey, didn't I say hi like way to start the stream? Almighty says 2 games came out at roughly the same time. They were WoW and Guild Wars 1. I chose Guild Wars 1 and I don't regret it. Patrick says this is great for you when you enjoyed it. ggmyster says I played WoW and then Guild Wars 1 when Factions was released. Kyrie says Age of Conan celebrates 10 years now. Yep, and I was actually in game playing through the what do you call the Fresh Start server?
This is the enchanted island.
Saga of Zath.
It is the kingdom and the cradle of the Pagaya. The Fairy Queen Bloodiana is here too.
You said that twice, so I'm...
Something is not right with the island.
Okay, let's investigate.
Is somewhat different than before.
Atmosphere is different.
Dreary somehow.
Oh, here we go. Escort quest. It's beginning to wonder when I'd see one again. Oh, Mate Fairy level 22. Okay.
The fairies are titans.
Okay, not really an issue.
Something is not right with the island.
Unless, of course, I get swarmed by like 10 of them. So the Fairy Queen can help us, but he's...
I can't harm them, but
I guess they've been corrupted,
so strange.
or the Red Masks have got to them first. I don't know. We will find out. Resist. Oh, okay. So the mobs can have like a shield too. So she just used like a shield barrier or something, which is kind of why I missed over there. And because I've been playing with my FOV and my view all the way out, I can't really see what animations the enemies are doing. So that could also be an explanation of why I keep missing or why the enemy keeps dodging. I will monitor that more closely and we'll see what's up. All these other fairies at the side, if it's not in red color, it means they will not attack you.
This can't be right. Something must be wrong here.
Screw your resist fairy. As soon as I have my CC, you're doomed.
Please select a valid target.
So this one, for example, this fairy here, I can tame her as a pet. Ooh, nice. What is this? The Tree of Life?
You're here. I'll go in first and announce our arrival.
Screw that, I'm following you. I ain't waiting. Haha, Fairy Queen with a harp. Hello, Fairy Queen. You're a bit too young to be a queen, aren't you? Nice looking area, though. Alright, let's talk to Don Chico. Move the story along.
This is the skirt of life.
The Skirt of Life?
Inside the enchanted island.
It's a funny
Queen
name.
Bloodiana rules the fairies here. Now go and pay your respects to the queen.
Okie dokie, if you say so, boss. Hello, queen.
It's been a long time since the last human guest visited our enchanted island. But you shouldn't have come. Leave this island with Chico before it's too late.
Okay, I was gonna make a comment about the voice acting, but I think I've said that over and over again. I don't need to say it. You guys can just listen to it for yourselves.
I feel an unknown power. It's consuming me. Hurry! Purify the contract tablet.
Purify the contract tablet. I have no idea what that means. Cutscene? Cutscene? Whenever there's a hang like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, Don Chico, don't kill him. He owes me money, the bugger. He hired me.
If you want to get your friend back, then find the successor, Letalia, and bring her here. Otherwise, this man Chico will be imprisoned for eternity.
My guild leader just invited me to a party. Okay, hang on. Am I gonna fight here? Shit, hang on. Let me just tell my guild. Hey guys, in an instance, what's going on? I can't even spell instance right. Shit, I got it wrong anyway. See, that's what happened when I'm... okay, what am I doing? Go to the south and find Islea. Okay, so I was gonna kill all these people, but I do have a quest here, so I guess I'll just do that. Islea, huh? Islea is... oh gosh, over there, okay. Create a route. Get on a mountain, let's go. Guild leader says, can you stay in the party? Yeah. Yeah, I can stay. If it helps with the buff. So, the thing about Bless, we already know that, you know, if you guys are in a group with the guildies or whatever, then there's going to be a party-wide buff. So at the left side of the screen here, you'll see party effects. Now, the leader of the group can set the effects. You'll have a panel popping up, and you can just pick what effects that's going to be. So the party leader in this case has selected Roar from the Battlefield, which increases the fighting power by 25%. And the other one is Return of the Warrior, which increases XP gain from hunting, XP gain between players in combat by 8%. So there's some really interesting benefits here. And there's a whole bunch more that I saw. You can also increase the amount of guild XP that you do if you're, you know, partying with somebody in the guild, that kind of thing. So even earlier today, there was a party-wide or a group-wide crafting buff where, you know, if you are a human race and you grab a bunch of other players that are humans and you stick together in a party, you'll get more XP crafting together that way. You know, you don't even need to craft. You can just be in a group and help somebody else with that XP. So that's pretty interesting when it comes to, you know, socializing or whatever. As for guilds itself, my guild is, or the guild that I'm in is currently level 4, and what they've gone and spent it on is somewhere down here. So you do see that, right? When I hover over that, it says guild benefit 4, increase XP from combat by 3%, increase gold by 3%, increase mount movement speed by 3%. So there is a very valid and beneficial reason for joining guilds, first and foremost, because you do get those benefits which could help, especially if you've come to a point where, you know, you're grinding for XP and it's painful as hell. So yeah. Alright, being in this party has already helped the rest of the group up with their buff, because they're trying to kill a level 44 boss according to my guild chat, and they're struggling to do it. So just being in this guild kind of helps them. Oh boy, what's going on here? Where the hell am I going? Why is my auto path taking me here? Alright, you know, the one thing I haven't done yet is I haven't jumped into water to see if there's underwater or not. So let's go. Oh.
This is a Union protected zone.
Blast underwater, but it is just so empty. There's nothing in here. It doesn't appear to... I don't have an oxygen bar. I don't have breathing equipment. So I don't think I'll drown in here just by standing in here. Unless, of course, I just die right now, which will be... there you go. I succeeded in enchanting. You guys saw that? That notification? That was what I was talking about. You know, the whole BDO style of gear enchantments. I dislike that style of gear progression, which simply means, you know, it's gonna be so based on RNG and so based on having whatever, you know, luck mitigation scrolls or durability repair type things, and it just spells disaster for the cash shop, in my opinion. So I was kind of disappointing seeing that. But yeah, that was underwater for you guys. Nothing in there. I didn't see no fish. I didn't see not even a seaweed. Eggs. That's bad. It's either spiders or some sort of creepy crawly. Okay, I got my answer. It's a jungle anaconda, and that's level 23. You can tame that as a pet. I am 24, so this should be a harder fight now. So let's find out. Hello, anaconda. Wow. Yeah, okay. Okay, it wasn't too bad. At first I thought, yeah, that snake has some mitigations, man, but so far so good. I need 10 more jungle anacondas, but I'm gonna save this. And you know what? I may just go straight for the dungeon. The dungeon's right there. It's right there. Dungeon. I want to do dungeon. That's what I'm here to see. Oh, party effect is removed because my guild leaders did. That explains it. Let's head straight for the dungeon. I see it. That's the portal right there. And I'm still in queue, am I not? No, I'm no longer. I guess when I joined a group, I'm no longer as queue. Uh-oh. Did I pull a lot? No, just this guy. Okay, the shaman's bugging out. Look at that. That was a bit of a rubber band there. So here's Okla. There's another paladin here, and looky, lots of people. Got a bunch of people here. I don't know if I can enter because I'm in a group. But I will just jump in anyway. Let me just check in chat real quick before I jump into more stuff. Savvy says, I tried to like WoW, Adrian, I just don't feel like it. And that's totally fine, you know, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. ggmyster says, Age of Conan was pretty poorly optimized as well at launch. Napaf says, I played both of them in high school, so I had a lot of time in my hands. And Guild Wars 1 doesn't need a lot of time to accomplish anything. Savvy says, yeah, I'm playing Age of Conan actually. Biff says, MMOs were far more boring before WoW. ggmyster says, and had gray map memory leak. Everyone says, Age of Conan looks like Tetris. I keep seeing that comment a lot. Looks like Tetris. I think there's like 4 different people that have said that about 4 different games. Is that like a thing now? Is that what people say when they don't like graphics? Something looks like Tetris. We got Hasanadin in chat. Says, hi guys. Hi Hasanadin. Sorry if I'm getting to your chat late, brother. I've been doing a lot of stuff on stream. Almighty says, does Tetris have a good end game? Nice. Yeah, but hi guys. All you newcomers. We got Hysterical Chewy. Hello, Hysterical Chewy. I was playing Dauntless with Hysterical Chewy last night on... No, not last night. Was it Friday? On Dauntless. So, thank you, Hysterical Chewy, for taking me into my first Dauntless romp. It was pretty great, and I've got a video about that coming out next week. What else we got? All of them says, Dauntless is so good. I'm already at the latest island. Oh my god, dude, you're fast. It's gonna take me a while, obviously, because of all my MMO commitments, but I will check it out. Savvy says, first time I saw level 80 Necromancer in Age of Conan, I was stunned. So beautiful. When you said stunned, I thought because you thought that the class was OP, I did not expect to see the word beautiful in there. So what was beautiful? I mean, Age of Conan, they have nudity, I'm told, so that could be a reason why you thought it was beautiful. Savvy says, I ignore my guildmates, but still they in top 10. I must say I like the community in Age of Conan. Yeah, dungeon, you're gonna PvP. I need one more level before I can do war. If you guys take a look here, war, it's locked by level 25, so I'm hoping that this one dungeon run can, you know, propel me to the end. Ggmyster says, biggest thing for me with Age of Conan is free to play. You only get one character. Yeah, that's a bit of a tough ask, you know. Even Secret World Legends, which is Funcom's other game, gives you at least 2 character slots, I think. We got Isaac Russell in chat. Hello, Isaac Russell. Sorry if I'm getting to your chat about 15 minutes late. Seven says I got one Saga server. Yeah, Saga's done now. We got Nick McDole. Hello, Nick. He says, Taming Scrolls you can get off AH or make through enchanting. Yeah. I saw that earlier in the stream, but I chose armor smithing as my main profession, so I'm probably going to have to buy it off the auction house here. Heavy Rain says, question for the Red Cap. Private service or original service? What do you think? Ooh, good question, Heavy Rain. For me, original servers are always going to be the pure way for me to experience what the devs intend for a game, or you know, just to let the devs use their ideas and their creativity for their vision for the game. Essentially, private servers for me are, at least how I envision it, they're more of like nostalgia kind of things, you know, where people were like, I prefer build 1 from 10 years ago. So a private server, in a way, you know, will help achieve that. The second thing about private servers are, you know, there are a lot of games that shut down, obviously, and there are emulators out there. Warhammer Online, for example, has an emulator. So does Star Wars Galaxy. So in that regard, private servers are good for that. You know, just jumping into a game that no longer exists to show a friend who have never played it, like, hey, this is what we had back in the day. It's no longer around, you know, that kind of thing. But for me, I always kind of prefer playing on original servers, except for games like maybe Ark Survival Evolved, because not necessarily you enjoy the community on those servers. So yeah. Bib says, WoW is like the McDonald's of MMOs. It's not exactly good, it's not exciting, but you know exactly what you're getting. That's a good comparison. That's a good way to put it. And JD says, hey, I like McDonald's. I like McDonald's too, and I wish we had more diverse choices of fast food down here in Malaysia. We don't have a lot. We've got Texas chicken. Here's an interesting story. Some of you may be Malaysians out there, but we have a fast food chain down here called Texas Chicken, right? So I thought, oh, cool, this is something from Texas, you know, fried chicken, you got burgers and everything. So I have a friend who lives in Texas, so I asked her one day, hey, is there Texas Chicken in Texas? Like, nope, never heard of it. There is no Texas Chicken chain. I'm like, what? So yeah, I mean, that was a thing, and funny story anyway. So hey, Kari says, I have a level 70 Bear Shaman, and I just started Dark Templar character. Business, and a lot of people still like WoW. Heavy says, I pre-ordered WoW Battle for Azeroth. Woot woot. And Everyone says Adrian loves Bless. If that's how you see it, sure. Savage says, yes, Kairos, I like it too. Biff says, I played the expansions for a month or two. The leveling experience is always fun. Patrick says, Fairy Killer. That's fair. Savage says, beautiful fairy queen. Patrick says, so far he was killing their race, which I should not even be allowed to stand in this island, but here I am. Biff says, voice acting straight from the girl's laptop in the living room. Alright guys, I'm gonna continue here. I'm gonna jump into the, oh, hang on, we got Lord Midichlorian says, hey, what do you think of the latest patch? Latest patch has been, oh man, volatile for a lot of players. You know, people that jumped to the mage early on before the patch because the mage was kind of OP now will go like, oh, I can't enjoy the mage anymore. You know, whether or not that's a jerk reaction to the patch is up for debate, but it's not. If you feel like it's just affecting your class, remember the damage nerf was for all the classes. So I haven't gone back to the mage yet. I don't have the other classes, so it's gonna be a time thing. But looking at what my guild has been saying, if you were the lucky ones, if you have managed to get up to like level 30 and 40 before this patch hit, then I think you'd still be okay, because you've now access to better gear, a lot more skills. You've already spent your gems with your skills, so you won't feel that effect. But lower level characters below level 20, they're still starting out the first dungeon, you will feel the pinch of that DPS nerf. So yeah, I guess it's a good thing that I got out of that, or I got out of the first dungeon grind before the patch. Lord Maker says, I refunded it and I'm kind of regretting it. I read about it being bad with the newer GPUs and I didn't know when I refunded, thinking my not top GPU not running well. Well, to be fair, you know, at least you got your money back, and I would still say wait for a bit, you know, before they calm down and you know, change things around. I mean, there's no point jumping in now with all these patches or whatever. I would say just still give it some time, wait a little bit before you buy it again. Matthew says there are a bunch of fixes been posted on Reddit to the optimizing, and yeah, we're talking about the INI files here, and I've already used some of these INI files, which explains why I'm able to zoom out so much like this. And the mouse as well. Prior to this, if you watch my older streams, you notice that the mouse had some sort of weird like vertical or horizontal scrolling effect. That's gone now, so it's more smoother. So yeah, lots of different things. Nicholas, hello. Nicholas says, hey Adrian, are you doing RS3 EDA? RS3? Sorry man, RS3. Like I said, acronyms, I'm getting a little old for that. RS3, what's RS3 again? Please remind me and I will answer you in chat. Oh, RuneScape 3, is that what you meant? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I have a list, like I said, I've got a list of games that I'm doing. And right after Bless, my plan is to get ready for BFA with my Paladin over there. And at the same time, I've got something planned for Guild Wars 2. I've got something planned for ESO. Basically, I've got something planned for Endgame. Endgame content in general. And that's going to be time consuming because on top of my full-time job, I want to make content for all these different games, but for the end game, basically. And then once I'm happy with where I'm at with content and stuff in the channel, then I'll jump into another game for a new player review. That's the plan anyway. Subject to change. Isaac says, no problem, dude. Do your thing. Thank you, Isaac. Sarawakin. Holy cow. Awesome, dude. Fantastic. That's good. Simon says, your group is waiting for you. No, they're not. They said they don't mind that I'm just here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna jump into the dungeon and let's see what happens. Let me just ask my guild. I don't want people to be porting in all over just because I'm in here. I just want to find out if I'm going to be a nuisance or not. Kaiser said, you should be sweet. I'll take that as a I'm good to go. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. This is the second dungeon, and this one is called Sleeping Scale Remains. Now, if I get my ass kicked in here, then it's time to head out and quest. Or I guess I'll ask people in chat if they want to do the level 22 dungeons. Here we go. The hell? Oh, I didn't go all the way in. Alright, check it in chat. Lord Midichlorian says, yes, I'm waiting for the announced updates and see what the reactions are. Like so far, like this early on, it's very, I think it's unfair to call it knee-jerk reactions, you know, because a lot of us are very much attached to our classes, and as soon as something happens to it, you know, we all have that knee-jerk, oh shit, how dare they do this, you know, that kind of thing. So it's an ongoing process, and it's gonna take them a long time to get it right. This area looks really nice. I like it. I see Lana, the tribe deserter, over there, offering me a side quest. Let me just pick that up for the dungeon. A huge big bug lives inside this temple. A blood bug. That bug has devoured so many of my people, Ribbit. We will kill that bug and eat it to have our revenge. Okay, 2,000 for this bug. Moment of truth, guys. I don't have I've only got one level 23 gear. I don't have food with me. I didn't craft anything but just the baguette. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? So let's see if I can solo the second dungeon as a Paladin. As a Pally. Are those lizards? Alright, I'm gonna take my time here. I'll take the patroller. The patroller and his jaguar. Okay, here we go. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good.
You can't use that.
I'm 3 levels ahead of the dungeon. Alright. I'm feeling good about this. Oh, resist. Nicely done, lizard. Let's get some AoE going.
You can't use that.
Oh, guild leader logged out, so I'm no longer getting party effects. No, the extra XP would be sweet. I'm looking forward to the first boss in here. It could be really painful or a walk in the park. Goddamn miss. Ooh, what's down there? Nothing, just empty water or whatever. Okay, oh, the hell? Ruins Iron Spider? That looks like it's like a robot. And that has a buff. Has a sacrifice offering. Okay, that's the first monster that I see that has a buff on it, just like that. So, I don't know what that does. Is it gonna blow up? Sounds like blowing up. Sacrifice offering. What else could that mean? Wow. Double miss. A little bit FPS stuttering there. Even in a solo dungeon, a solo instance dungeon, I'm getting FPS stutters. What the hell? So I ran to the tree to hit the guy that's behind me. Some sort of pathing issue. Oh, damn it. Here we go. I'm gonna have to watch out for this guy. I don't know what this tiny spider does, but oh my god. Oh my god. I knew it. It was a bomb. Alright. I'm gonna have to be careful with this bastard. I sort of knew that was coming, but I didn't expect the grounding to be so fast. That was barely a second, and that means I have barely half a second to hit my number 7 skill, which does this. That is the Paladin's version of the dodge, and I can't get out of the way. I just have to take it in the face with that. Okay, here we go. 3 shamans, a warrior. The last thing I need is one of those damn balls just rolling around in the corner. Just making sure there's none. Can't see it, so hey. I suppose I'll take this guy down first. Oh no! I got the ball. I got the ball. There's a spider ball in here. Gonna have to heal on the go here.
You can't use that. You can't use that.
I think if I just focus on the other two, the ball won't explode until I directly attack the ball. So let me just focus on the warriors first, and I'll do the ball last. Because then I can just focus on his attack. Alright, ball. You and me, brother.
You can't use that.
I'm gonna zoom in and pay close attention to his, like, erupt skill or whatever. Oh, oh, oh! Yeah! That's what timing is, baby! Eat that, ball. Or should I call you BB-8? Okay, looks like there's a couple of shiny stuffs here on the side. Lots of crocodiles in there. So I got two choices. Pick the jaguars, because these are all jaguars, or pick the crocodiles. I may have to do them both. I don't know. But I'm not sure what the shiny shit is, so let's, I don't know, let's start with jaguars first, I suppose. Alright, jaguar, come to me. I'll pull two at a time. Super crit. That was an 800 damage crit for a paladin, which is pretty insane. But then again, I haven't built this guy for heals. This guy is still in like my DPS gear. And I've kind of tiered everything up for DPS, if you guys saw my gem builds earlier. And sorry chat, I do see chat moving. I will get to you guys in a sec. I just want to clear this dungeon first. Then I will answer any questions, or I'll read out your stuff. Okay, everything's dead here. What's in this room? Nothing. Alright, what is this? Oh, what do we got? Israel. Oh, Isaac has just donated. Awesome, Isaac. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, brother. That was unexpected. I was about to read what this totem is, and that happened. Thank you, Isaac. Appreciate it, man. Super grateful for the support. Alright, what is this totem? Looks like a figure of Quatran. I have no idea what a Quatran is. Quat in my language means strong. Ran is just Ran. I have no idea what Ran is, so... Alright, let's go ahead and click it. It did nothing. That looks like a trap that I cannot pass through, so let's just click it again and see what's up. I'm looking for changes in the landscape. Yeah, so that didn't do anything. I have no idea what that is. Maybe I'll have to click the other one too. So let's see what that one does. Same plan, pull a couple at a time. Although I'm pretty sure I can take on more than one at this point. Oh, hello there. Good time for an AoE. I just got knocked on my ass. Again. So it does appear that the second dungeon mobs have a better AI in terms of they can interrupt you, they can stun you. So that's good. Because mobs that don't do that, you know, as you progress the game, gets kind of boring, I suppose. One more croc. Two more crocs, actually. Oh. See, whenever I fall on my ass like that, I do have a CC breaker, like Purify, removes all... Oh no, this is Poison and Curse. But there's gotta be another one that can mitigate that. Oh, look! He's got a big thing. What is that? Tribute to the Ritual? It may have some effect on the Quat Ram Totem. Oh, I see. So, how do I use that? It just disappeared. It just disappeared from my inventory. So let's go ahead and use the second totem and see what this is. Nothing happened. This little cave here goes to nowhere. So there's only one thing left to do, and let's go forward. So now again, I have not read any guides about this dungeon. I am doing this as a New player, pristine experience. I want to F up. I want to know what those two totems do. And let's see if clicking those things... Alright, get the lay of the land. 2 mobs there. Oh, James just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, James. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. We got 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and that ball, of course. This is going to be rolling around. I'm going to call that BBS for... just because. Right, I have now attracted its attention. It's gonna blow anytime soon. Oh, just in time, man. Wow. That was a delay there, which I was kind of afraid I was gonna lose.
You can't use that.
Whoa, the shamans have got lightning attacks and everything. It's like a dot or something. We'll just mitigate some of that, get some health back. Oh, another ball. Great. Let's tango, ball. Oh, that was a smart idea. I don't even have health yet. I'm gonna have to be really careful with this guy. Come on, make your move. Make your move. I'm gonna do small attacks. Oh, no! Oh, damn it, too late. That's the thing. When you commit to a combo skill, there's no animation canceling, so you have to take it in the face. That looks like a boss. So let me go ahead and feed this thing some of those stuff that I picked up from those dead monsters. I don't see... Oh, there we go. Quan Rod's Blessing. So that was the totem does. It increases all attack speeds by 3%, movement speed by 3%, increases energy by 2%, lasts for 3 minutes, can be stacked up to 3 times. So I have... By killing the trash mobs, you will get to stack that above. So I guess I got 3 minutes to take down this boss. This looks really interesting. I don't trust the ground. It looks like some puzzle. And I see fire at the back. So if there's going to be flames popping up on the ground, then I'm going to call it super predictable. But it does seem that way. So here's Ruin's Predator. I'm going to find the outskirts because I really don't trust that ground in the middle. But just for stream entertainment, let's do it. Come on, let's dance. I haven't got all day. Whatever you are. What is that, a dragon? No, it's a bug. This is the first boss, guys, for those that are watching. Oh no, I'm being chain stunned. Screw that. I just realized that. Chain stunned again. Okay, I've been hitting my wrong get out of my CC breaker. My CC breaker's number 6. I need to remember that. Oh, we got ads. We got ads. Hello, ads. But they die in like one combo execution. One combo chain is all you need to get rid of the ads, so they're not really an issue. I'm gonna go into my protection for a bit. Get some hots going. Let's heal up. Okay, sweet. Alright, go back to concentration. Let's pound this guy. Stun, CC breaker. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of practice, guys. I have not used my second bar as a paladin. Except for the dodge skill, because when it comes to elite mob challenge or whatever, I haven't faced guys that make me use all the skills that I have. So this is a good challenge for me to test my reactions and my reflections. And okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so we got ads and the boss as well. So the mechanics are kind of predictable. Not exactly original, because the first dungeon had this too. You know, you'd fight the boss. Here, let me lower the volume real quick. You fight the main boss, and Guiscardo. I'm talking about Guiscardo's dungeons, and you know he does have pet dogs that come out every so often. So it's not like we haven't seen this mechanics before. We have. It's just being rehashed for the second dungeon. Damn it. CC's on cooldown. CC breaker, that is. And the thing is, once you've committed to a combo, you immediately lose your combo the moment you hit one of those second bars. It's time to go back to protection. Let's get a heal going. What the heck? That ad over there, the far corner, is just bugging out. He's bugging out. So let me put him out of his misery. And let's finish off the Ruins Predator. Almost dead, guys. Almost dead. But this chain CC is bullshit. And I'm taking more damage now, too. I wonder if that's because of the CC or... She's dead. Now, that was worth 4,000 XP, that boss kill was. So that's 5,000. As for loot, oh man, are you kidding me? No loot? No loot. I didn't get no loot. I just got meat. Well then. Oh well. That pretty much took up my buff. I'll have to rebuff myself when I get back here and move forward in the dungeon. I'm just gonna go back to the entrance. Actually, screw it. Let's just move on. Let's go to the left this time and see if there's a boss fight there. Before that, I'm gonna check it in chat real quick. Okay, where are we? Isaac says, oh, ggmyster is gonna have to watch you tomorrow. Gotta head to bed. Have fun. See you, ggmyster. Take care, dude. I'll see you tomorrow. Isaac says, just want to show my appreciation and support, bro. Thank you, Isaac. It means a lot to me, man. I really appreciate it. Savvy says, bye, ggmyster. Lord Midichlorian says, the Parrot God was in the previous, right? Parrot God... Are you talking about bosses? I can't remember. Parrot God, man. He also says Ruins Predator looks like a Caterpie, which is a Pokemon, and I kind of agree with that now that you mentioned it. Savvy says, is it a dragon? No, it's a bug. Rocky says, I don't know, man. The fights simply look too slow and boring, and the pacing is really set by that combo system. You know, you got to wait for cooldowns, and then you got to do chain after chain. Whereas in the Korean version, a lot of people say, you know, it's more action combat oriented, so you don't have to do all these stuff. I've never played the Korean version, so I can't really say. I'm just hoping at higher levels, there's going to be stats and stuff that's just going to improve the flow of combat. Because as I said many times, I appreciate the concept of these combo chain system, but the way it's executed in terms of waiting in line for one another, being only able to pull one mob at a time, it's just... The pacing kind of makes you feel like the combat's like restricted here. For other classes, it may be better because, like the mage, for example, you can just blow up people really quick and stuff, even though that got a nerf now. But so, yeah, you guys are watching me play the Paladin, even though other classes may be more fun or looks better or looks faster than the Pally. I am a Pally, keep that in mind. So other classes may be different. Rocky says, then they really fucked up the early game. What's, in my opinion, a disaster because that's the time frame people get turned off. Yeah, you only, like I said, you know, MMO launches, most MMO launches... The first impression for the new player, which is the new player experience, the first 10, 20 levels is really all that people have time for these days to get a look at the game, you know, so. We got TM Pow, sorry if I get your name wrong, says, the first two dungeons, solo dungeons, you will need a group for the future dungeons. I just wanted to see, my intention to jump into this tonight is whether or not the damage nerf has prevented me from getting this done. That's what I'm here to show, I suppose. Savvy says, most games I know low level is not so interesting, which is kind of true. MMOs... Especially traditional MMOs, it's a very slow build-up. Very slow build-up. And MMOs that just rush you to end game to do the fun stuff are, you know... Some of you may like that kind of game. Some of you may not. Rocky says, at least there are dungeons in the game. Something I am really missing in BDO, for example. Exactly right, which is what I said in my BDO review as well. And yeah, keep that convo going, guys. I'll check in on it once I've cleared this dungeon. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Another one of these buggers. Oh, ooh, okay. I see what's in there.
You can't use that.
Ooh! Ah, yeah, I was too late there, but I did at least mitigate that somewhat. Or else that would have been like a 2,000 hit. So all these totems are just to help players with their DPS, I suppose, and their speed. So I guess for those not playing a tanky class, these totems would be really helpful, I suppose. That looks like a boss, the Shattered Sun Captain, but he's got a ton of ads on him. This could be interesting. Let's pull this out of the room first. I saw one kind of run off. I have no idea where it ran to. Probably bugging out or something. It just disappeared. I honest to God saw one ran around the corner. It hasn't come back, I don't think. Oi! What the hell? So I guess he just runs away. You can't get to kill it. So the boss is gone. Let's get the other group. Right, so those little ruin hunters don't die. They just run away. Oh, there's nothing more frustrating than missing. I hate missing. I gotta keep saying it. I hate missing. Alright, boss. Here we go. So I'm not gonna use that totem. Let's see whether or not I can take on the boss without a totem buff. Whoa! What is that? I don't like the look of that, but oh man, reflexes. Get out of the way. What the hell? Shit. Holy cow, this boss. Okay, I've never seen that mechanic before. I don't like that. That looks like crap. And I only have a certain amount of times I can use this Paladin dodge, if you could call it that. So this is going to be a real pain in the butt. Oh, gosh. Oh, I see. Just close the gap. Just close the gap. He instantly aborts that attack. Close the gap. Look, he aborts it. Oh, I am now level 25. Sweet. That boss was worth 5,000 XP. Sweet. But no loot. No loot. Look, no loot. I wonder if that's because I haven't picked up the main story quest to get to this dungeon yet. So I think I'm missing out on loot because I haven't followed up with the main story to get here first. Don't know. I don't think that's how it works though. But still, I am getting some really good XP just by being in this thing. And like I said, if you follow all the other leveling guides out there on the internet right now, they will tell you from level 20 to level 31, just keep farming this second dungeon which, you know, sounds boring as hell, but that's the efficient way apparently. But then again, you know, if you are playing Blast and you do enjoy Blast, just level the way you want to. If you can tolerate all those side quests and you can tolerate the leveling, you can tolerate the hunting quests, then by all means diversify stuff. You don't have to kill yourself just running dungeons over and over and over again. So I've cleared the 2 sides. There's only one way for me to go, but then there's gonna be 2 sides as well over there, so this is gonna be interesting. Let me eat a bread real quick and check in on chat. Sorry, chat, again, I keep apologizing because I usually love reading, you know, you guys, what you guys are saying, but I want to progress the stream along so I can show off as much as possible for people that don't have the time to sit here and watch. What the hell? Hey, Spider, where the hell did you come from? I thought I killed all of you. You buggers. Well, let's tango with that one first. I swear to God, I killed you, and you came back. You should stay dead. Oh, block it. Yeah. Haha. Here, have a corpse jump on me. Alright, let's move on. Alright, chat, where did I last stop? Thumbpow says they own their mistakes, made changes and compensation all within hours. What's the prob? You know, a lot of people won't see it that way. It's a case of it's just modern consumerism, you know. You get burned by a gaming company and you never trust them again. EA, for example, great example. Other games, No Man's Sky, you know, how long did it take them to improve their reputation and perception in the eyes of the public, and how long did it take them to change the game? You know, there's a lot of examples, honestly. But that's modern consumerism at its best. Screw your dodge, Michael Jackson moonwalking bullshit. You guys saw that, right? He was just moonwalking back and forth, making it harder to hit or whatever. Okay, what do we got down here? Oh my god, do you guys see that? There's 3 balls. There's 3 BBSs down there. Shit, I am screwed. Oh, you're coming my way? Okay. Okay, this is how we're rolling. Come on, I'll take 2 of you at once. I'm gonna use all my ranged ones. Okay, so he blew up there. So the trick is, I'm gonna use my range combos, so that when they do decide to blow, there we go. Okay, I found the tactic here. Hey, get back here. Oh, sweet, I got you just in time. Come here. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Keep coming. Keep coming. There you go. So it kind of explodes around the 10 or 20% HP mark, so you can just keep your distance and you're pretty much fine. Okay, what do we got here? 1 more totem and 2 warriors. I'm gonna get rid of the shaman first, because this guy actually hits like a truck. The shaman with his chain lightning and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I should really pick up some of these stuff so I can, Damn! They're in the wall. I can't get loot. Well, screw it. Let's get the buff. Okay, off we go. And you can click that 3 times because it stacks you 3 times. Okay, what do we got here? Barbarian warriors, and I see another BB-8 coming. Well, at least I know how to deal with this guy now. Okay, he's gonna blow. He's gonna blow. Boom. You. Come to Papa. Eat some bread here. Got my OOC health up. Alright, checking in chat real quick. Rocky says, yeah, I was thinking about giving Bless another shot when they fix the performance issues and include the action combat for all classes. We will see. See, didn't they say that they wanted to make combat better by getting rid of the action combat and putting in this new, according to their thing, it's dynamic combat was what they called it. So it's really interesting to hear that players don't actually see this as an improvement. More of the combat system got worse from the other version. So that's really really interesting. Ow, okay, I just stood there and took it in the face. That's bad. Okay, here it comes, here it comes. I gotta block in. Oh, what was that? Super Frenzy 94 has just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Super Frenzy 94. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the channel. Ooh. Alright, let's get some of these stacks. Now, I have no idea what's waiting for me in those side rooms, y'all, so I'm just gonna guess there's a boss in there. And we'll pull 3 at once, because why not? Yeah, I'm getting really used to the combat, the Paladin. It's all clicking together. It just takes time. Okay. Jaguar, let's do this guy. But you know what? I'm level 25, you guys. I think I can do PvP now. As soon as I get out of here, I will. I have no idea what entails when it comes to PvP. I'm not sure what to expect. Am I going to get full loot on death, which simply means that if I get killed by another player, will I lose my stuff to them? You know, that kind of thing. I don't know how it works, so we will find out. In the meantime. Ooh, these buggers hit hard. They make annoying sounds too. Oh, freaking dodge. Well, that ruins the chain. And that's what I mean, you know. Paladins, we only get one AoE skill and it's on the 3rd chain. So if you miss that combo, you gotta restart everything after the skill is off cooldown. So that is what I'm finding really annoying at this point, because it just seems so RNG, the whole dodging and missing thing. It just seems to be based on RNG, and that pisses me off. Okay, let me get a quick heal, and actually, never mind. Whoa, oh, hello. Is that a boss? That's a parrot, and it's a boss, and I see some spikes here. Will I die if I step on it? You gotta be kidding me. A bird is a boss. That parrot. Alright, let's see his buff here. Immunity. Immune to all crowd control and position control effects. So that means my chain that I do doesn't work on him. And that kind of stuff. But it's a freaking parrot, man. Screw it. Hey. Ah! Ollie, want a cracker? Ah! Oh, you're hitting me! Oh! Wow, I did not take any damage in that major uber nuclear shit. So that was lucky. Resist, okay. Oh, here he comes. Oh, what do we got? Gonan Reutman just subscribed to the channel. What's up, Gonan Reutman? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel and to the stream. Oh, what? Investigate? Okay, that crystal, memory crystal just popped out of nowhere. That confused me. I didn't know if that was part of a quest or if that's part of the fight mechanic. I have no idea. Boss has a stack, damage absorption, powerful barrier. And I hit that in poor timing, I think. Okay, I got that better. So let's hit the memory crystal. I have no idea what this is. And again, block again. So with this fight mechanic, this is my first time doing this. I have no idea what to expect. But at the moment, all my skills are missing. 9 minutes? What the? So I guess I'll have to keep clicking these crystals to reduce the stack on the boss? Is that how it works? I have no idea, guys. Okay, here's a crystal again. Okay, I'm still not doing damage. So this, I'm stumped. I have no idea what I'm doing here. That's the barrier. Stack of 13 now at 9 minutes, and I think it just respawned or not respawned. The barrier just restarted the timer again. So I'll wait for one of those memory stones to pop up because hitting this guy is just not doing anything. Oh god damn it! Couldn't block it in time. Come on, give me more of those memory fragments. I need to know what those things do. Oh, block it! Yeah, there we go. Okay. Still 13. Do I really have to wait 9 minutes for this shit? Okay, here we go. I just clicked on it. Nothing happens. Yep, it restarted. What the? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to bring up a guide right now. Come on, dungeon guide. Load. God, this parrot's annoying. What's the name of this dungeon again? Sleeping skill remains. And just for some more parrot boss guide. This bloody thing. Okay, Parrot of Memory. The Parrot of Memory can be found in the Shattered Sanctuary at the most northern room of the dungeon. In this encounter, the boss will use Feature Rain, placing an AoE in the ground that should be avoided. The boss will also place 8 stacks of shield on itself, negating all damage on the boss. During this, it will leave an AoE with a crystal memory on the ground. Interacting with the crystal will give the player a buff called Happy Memories for 16 seconds, allowing the player to remove all stacks on it. Missing 1 crystal will make the boss get a maximum of 16 stacks. Wow. In hindsight, I should have read that shit before coming in here. Can I reset the boss? Oh my god, okay. So that's something I have to miss entirely. And wait for those memory stones to show up like that one. So hitting that's going to give me a 16-second buff. That... See, I can't even pick it up because I'm getting hit. So that almost renders this impossible. Because whenever I try to pick it up, the parrot's boss is gonna interrupt me, per se. So this is gonna be a real bitch. Come on, Polly. I'm really not helping the situation here by standing in the crap. Let me just smack you with some basic attacks. Because it can't kill me, I can't kill it, so we're just here just standing around doing nothing. Oh boy. Alright, let me just forget this boss. We'll go do the other boss. We'll do the final boss, so I'll let this guy kill me. It's the only way. It's the only way, because I don't know how to exit the dungeon or whatever. So I'll just take the death. I do have repair kits in here anyway. Alright, Parrot, take your time killing me. No pressure, no pressure. In the meantime, I will check in on chat with you guys. Alright, chat, what are you guys are saying? Thom says the Pally is beast. It's decent. I mean, so far for me, like, the DPS is still kind of slow, maybe? I don't know. Nerfs coming soon, though, which is bound to happen. Sevi says, and healers mostly not much DPS. Isaac says, Totem seems to be convenience for navigation, in my opinion. I haven't thought about it that way. So, yeah, good point. Sarandon says, they fixed the 25 level. Yeah, they did. You should have seen my reaction earlier when I saw that. Rocky says, have you done some crafting? What I have heard, you can craft very good gear. Yeah, I've done some crafting. In fact, I showed that off at the very beginning of the stream. I'm actually wearing a level 25 crafted piece right here. So this is crafted, and there's currently like a buffs or whatever for group crafting, which I have gotten into. So here I am, dead, finally, with the parrot. So I'm going to skip that boss and try. Once stream is over, I'll go see how other people are doing it solo. But wow, for me, just moving out of that and picking up the memory crystal, yeah, that's tough at the moment. So let me just turn this in. That's 2000 XP. Now, at the top left, you will see that my shields got damaged, my mace or whatever's got damaged. So you can use these repair kits and just clicky. Oh, but it only repairs one, though. One durability. Shit. Okay, I thought I was gonna replenish everything and all my gear. Okay, the shield, the weapons are the one that's taking the most damage at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Screw that. I'd rather go back to a blacksmith then. I thought those repair kits were gonna be like, you know, one shot use, everything's done. Apparently not. So I've got one shot at killing the boss before my gear just breaks, and I hate the thought of losing my gear completely. So let's find out if that's a thing or not. Alright, so I'm gonna head straight to the final boss, and we'll get this done, and then we'll go do some war. Cannot join? Go to... That's kind of stupid. So on the main menu, you put a lock there that said locked until level 25, and I couldn't open that menu until I hit level 25. So here I am at level 25 thinking, great, it's time for PvP, and you click on that, it says minimum level for entry level 30. Like, what the... So why didn't you just put level 30 at the damn panel in the first place? That, you know, shit. That's kind of disappointing. I did all this tonight just to try and see whether, you know, I could do the dungeon and then do the PvP. So sorry guys, looks like PvP is gonna be next Sunday. Shit. It's just little things like that, you know. You could have just said level 30 in the dungeon menu there instead of having to put 25, and then you'll see that it's actually level 30. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That little bugger was worth 214 XP. That's actually not bad for a little slime ball. And they seem to respawn too. Like, all the other mobs in this instance doesn't respawn, but these guys do. So that's a good thing if you need the attack buff or whatever. Oh, I see. The buffs. That's what they're for the parrot. The parrot. That speed buff. Because you can stack those, whatever these buffs are called, right, to 3 times. So I think the key to defeating the parrot is actually the buffs. Well, I'm not going to give it a go, again. I probably will try that with a group or something. There you go. That was nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, I'm gonna use all 3 buffs. We're gonna run straight to the boss room. And let's take on the boss. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go. Come on, bossy. I've got no other dungeon quests in here, so it doesn't really matter. But all these little buggers are slowing me down in the way. Okay, what do we got? One last, well, there's another totem there, so that's good. Hello, little creatures. I come in peace. Not really. Oh boy. I have pulled a bunch. Oh no, is that a boss? Not that guy again. I just remembered if you close the gap, he kind of forgets about it.
You can't use that.
I don't even think that's the final boss. I see another final room up there. Ooh, I need to watch my health here. Yeah, but this guy has a crazy health pool. But I still have my buff running, I believe. Let's go back to concentration. Let's put a DPS buff. But he is bubbled. He's bubbled for 2 seconds. Oh, it's a reflect. That is a reflect, and that's a good thing to read the buffs on the enemy. Because if I saw that late, that'll be a disaster. Oh shit, alright, that's the reflect. Let me just get some heals going. Is he out of it? Yeah, he's out of it. Okay, here we go, Tango. Just to see what he does. Oh, damn it. It just appears that whenever I go into that mode, you know, then he shoots his arrows, but if I just close the gap, look, he's not going to shoot his arrows. Oh, well, he did there. I take that back. It's just been working for me so much, where when I just go behind him, and he just forgets to do his arrow attack or whatever. Missed. Yippee-ki-yay. Missed again. Oh shit. Oh, close the gap. Close the gap. Yeah, see, he doesn't do it. Lol. Standing right in front of him with my shield. That's like a troll. That's a troll move for a paladin. It's almost dead. It's almost dead. This guy, I'm hoping this guy will be worth about 5,000 XP or something. I don't know. Oh, finally dead. But again, no loot or nothing. So let's go ahead and use some of these Kuran totems or Quat Run. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's go. One more room to clear. How long have I been in this dungeon, chat? I mean, I probably won't see the answer until after the dungeon itself, but how long have I been in here? So can you imagine farming this dungeon all the way up to level 31? That's what people are doing. Or that's the efficient way to level here in Bless. If you find the questing experience annoying or whatever, that's what you gotta do. Oh, what am I looking at up there? 2 barbarian bosses. Oh, I don't like the look of this. You know what? Since I've got the guide up, let me just take a quick glance. Not really cheating, just a quick glance. The final counter and located in the separate area of the main dungeon, accessed from a portal. I suppose there's a portal at the end there. The boss fight is relatively easy with no notable... Really? Okay. Apparently, relatively easy with no notable mechanics. But that damn parrot over there in the other room... Even though you have an AoE, it doesn't do a crap ton of damage. So even for me, it's just like, why bother with the AoE, you know? But sometimes I just forget and I'm like, oh, lots of mobs, I can do my AoE. And then once I hit it off, I realize how underwhelming the damn thing is because I didn't put any damage points into it or whatever. Okay, really big old brazier here. It looks like it can be activated with a huge lever. So I guess there's gonna be a lever somewhere up there. But there is a Chieftain Tamasu and a Chieftain Chitley over here, and they're made of stone. Or it looks like they're made of stone. Here, let me have a baguette first. Let me eat up. Okay, what's the deal with this, guys? Since there's no notable mechanics, what am I looking forward to here? Hello? I'm here. We'll just click on the altar, let's see what happens. They should come to life. There we go. Hello, Chieftain Tamasu. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Let's tango. So it appears that I'm gonna have to take them down one by one, or there's gonna be some mechanic like, you know, put one down to 50% and then the other one comes active and then you got a slow burn. Oh! Okay, I see how it is. I spoke too soon. Oh no, get out of that. Ooh, that was close. So I probably will do the slow burn. Get rid of both, because I did not read the part where which one goes first. Which is something I probably should have done. Oh, get out. Yeah! Oh, close. I am losing health here. Oh no, I'm not gonna get out in time. Oh my god, that was close. That was close. Yeah, I'm doing a lot more healing for these boss fights, especially when you got two people like this wailing on you. Get out! Well, I'm not gonna make it. So when you know you can't make it, you just hit your, for pallies that is, you just hit your other skill. And as soon as you get involved in healing, off they go and do that, which is really annoying. Okay. The Chitley guy is nearly dead. Oh my god! Nice. Good timing. My CC breaker isn't working. For some reason. Okay, that one worked. I really need to get rid of one guy. Okay, never mind the health. I'm going all out DPS for this guy. He's almost gone. He's almost gone. He's gone. Alright, just me and you, Chieftain. What do you got? Just doing everything I can to get my health back up. Get the full and continue beating on this guy. Back we go to concentration. So yeah, I'm thinking if I was a mage or if I was, you know, some other class, would this have been easy to do? You know? Oh, what is this? Riga Stripe Seal Chest. Yeah, see, I'm just gonna make this very clear. I don't like this. This thing sucks about Blessed Dungeons. When you kill a boss, like even the first dungeon, there's gonna be a chest like this that you have to open up, and look, it freaking missed. This is a chest, and it has mitigations. This is dumb. This is like one of the dumb things about it. There's nothing in there. Oh, okay. Let's go to the top of the Hall of the Eclipse, I guess, boss fight. Oh no, wait. I want my buff. Where's all the totems when you need them? There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright, check it in chat real quick. Oh my god, chat. Alright, I promise I'll get to you guys after the final boss, right? This is too much to catch up on. Some reported to... Oh, didn't get to read it at all. Oh, there's a totem right here. Well, I kind of over-panicked there. Okay, with my item durability going very, very low now, this is a one and done. If I die here, I'll probably lose my weapons. Oh my god, what am I looking at? Well, I don't have time to ponder and mule, so... Fight! Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting that. I'm locked in here. So this looks like a tiny wyvern dragon kind of thing. His basic attacks aren't really doing too much damage. Oh, I've been CC'd. Okay, he was kind of spewing garbage there. Some acid or poison, whatever. So when you get dropped down, be sure to use your CC breaker if you have them. I seem to got out of that just fine. Okay, I'm CC'd. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, CC breaker's not working. That kind of sucks. I guess some skills you can get out of, some you just can't. So let me pop my heal on the go. Paladins have this skill that, you know, allows you to cast while moving, which is really handy for you know, healing or whatever. Oh my god, let's get out of that. Okay, back to concentration. Oh, god damn it. That sucks. When bosses chain do that, that is annoying as hell. One of the biggest things you'll notice for those of you guys that have watched my earlier or my first Blast stream was that in the first hour itself, you saw that the Paladin had real mana issues, like absolutely horseshit type mana problems, you know. But one of the latest patch actually made it so that mana is no longer a thing to be concerned about. He's not even down to half health. Okay, I'm just being chain stunned here. That's stupid. Why give me a CC breaker if I can't get out of that? That's dumb. I guess predicting when he's gonna do that stupid attack and use my whatever that skill's called is the preferred way to go. Okay, back to concentration. I'll just finish up my low-level pots and we'll just continue to burn this guy. Missed. Ugh. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but he just left a black tornado, a black whirlpool on the ground over there. So now he's introducing new mechanics that I need to be aware of, besides that stupid stun. But he's down to about, I would say, 25% at the moment, and I can't tell because Asian games love to have the bar. I mean, for me, give me percentage or numbers any day of the week instead of having that big ass bar there. I'm not a big fan of that. I like having, you know, information on my screen. If you guys watch my other videos for Warcraft, you know, Lotro, ESO, you'll always see a top bar. You'll always see me use add-ons to give me more information about, you know, my character and whatever on my screen. I like having that info. I'm kind of analytical that way, I suppose. But when you give me just a big bar like that, it's visual, I'll give you that. What the hell? That's some bullshit. That was a longer chain stun than humanly possible. Okay, good thing for that. Almost dead. I'm gonna use my AoE for no goddamn reason. This guy better be worth like a bunch of XP. Oh god. Finally. So he's dead, and there's a dwarven treasure box. Another one of these boxes that you gotta has its own boss HP bar. And watch me miss. Watch me miss. That's something that I really hate, you know. A treasure box with mitigations. Come on. Yeah, I'm not getting any jobs. I think that's because I haven't finished the main story that led me to this dungeon. But I've done it, I suppose. I wanted to show that off on stream. And now my job is to farm this until I get to level 31. And that's the part you guys won't get to see because that happens during the week. So by next Sunday stream, I will be hopefully PvPing. I'll be able to show off PvP. I'll be able to show off more of that endgame process, I suppose. But yeah, I was really let down by that PvP gating, you know, first 25, first 30. It's like somebody decided it was going to be 25, and then they decided again it's going to be 30. So they made the change on the panel, but not the outer panel. So it's like, Alright, I'm going to be checking in on chat because I've missed, what, the last 45 minutes. Rocky says, oh yeah, read that already. Isaac says BB-8 Caterpie. I'm intrigued. What else is there? We got I am Zess. Hello. He says action combat is part of the new combat. No, what I meant was the Korean style that they changed from. Was that was supposedly action, right? Not tap target? I could be wrong. Lord Midichlorian says they got rid of the action combat because it wasn't working well and thought it needed some work to get right. Patrick says there's no music or you haven't lowered it as much. Oh, I think I probably lowered it. I'm Jess says you gotta be level 30. Oh, damn it, you know. If I'd read your chat, Jess, then... Oh, what? Urgent maintenance at 10:10. Let me just Google that real quick. Bless does their stuff in PDT. So 10 a.m. PDT is... Oh shit, it's 12 already? Holy crap, it's a 1 a.m. patch for me, but it's already 12 midnight, so I've gone on way further than I wanted to. So I guess this is gonna be it, guys. I'm gonna call it here. I am working tomorrow. It's Monday for me, so let me just catch up on chat. We'll talk a little bit, and once I've caught up with chat, then I will go and record my post-stream vlog where I sit down and talk about my experience in this vlog as well as what I've been doing over the past few days that you guys did not get to see live, and then that video will come out sometime later. So let's get started. Ajith, hello Ajith. He says it's a Paladin crack. That's pretty funny. Rocky says I would rather shoot myself in the foot than fighting this bird. Isaac says there's got to be a way to get out of that dungeon. If not, this dungeon's broken, kinda. I mean, you can just die, which is why I kind of let that. Savvy says people who craft hammers gonna be rich. This is true, and that's why I picked that's why I picked the armor smith, because oh bugger, wrong panel. Hey, there we go. This one, the blue one, I mean, it's easy to craft, but I need to get to professional, and professional is like 1,000 or so points away, so I'm a long way from getting to professional. I'm skilled right now, so it'll be a while before I can craft that and sell that. Lord says, face off wanting to punch a blessed developer. And Isaac says, false hope. Lord Recurrent says, lol, I would imagine there's a PvP zone for a level 25, but there isn't one. I mean, you can go to the open world and then you can flag, right? No, he doesn't. No, Jess says, at level 30 as well. Damn it. No, I'm 5 levels short. But I will get that 5 levels, guys. That's what I do. I set a level, I level. Patrick says, I would do quests and random queue BGs for dungeons, not spamming it solo. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just showing off the solo dungeon experience. I do have I've already joined a guild, and during the week, like I said, I'll play with my guild, and I'll try and get people in my level range to come and kind of run these dungeons with me, and I'll talk about that experience in the vlogs, because every time, sometimes, you know, when you're doing a live stream, like most people, some of the live streamers, you know, out there will just play a game for the action, for the fun. My process is, you know, I want to show different parts and mechanics and systems on stream, the good, the bad, what it looks like for new players. Sometimes it doesn't go to plan because something that you plan to show off doesn't happen until a later level, or, you know, you can't show that off. So grouping and stuff is probably not going to happen on stream. So that's just going to happen during the week. It's going to be too clunky to, you know, stream that randomly off the cuff, so I'll just record some footage and I'll talk about it in the vlog. Sabby says, oh my god, I couldn't do an instance, so much to level. He says, actually, you're right, I do see people leveling doing quests. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be people like that. I mean, if you absolutely hate the idea of farming dungeons to get the experience points, then the traditional questing way of picking up the quest and moving from area to area is going to be sufficient. Just expect to not get as much XP to meet the main story requirement to move on. So it's probably a good idea to throw in some dungeons on the way as well. That's what I do. Ray Production says, still doing dungeon run. Holy snap, and it looks like doing the same thing in every room. The fights have not diversified. Like, there's some mechanics you saw back there, like the parrot, which is way off the cuff. I was not expecting that from a damn parrot. So that'll be interesting to try and do solo. Honestly, I have no idea how I'm going to do that. So I'm probably going to do that with my group. Mini says, I watched another streamer that was farming hypos, going to dungeon, then wish he could be farming hypos for more XP. There were others with hypos, and he couldn't get them, hence why he didn't do it. Hypos? I'm not sure what hypos are. Patrick says, not sure why they're in such a rush. Savage, I think most because games are designed like that to focus on reaching max level, and then the fun starts. Which a lot of people, like I said, you either like that or you hate that. Like for me, I'm more of a journey type guy. Before I started the channel, I'm all about story and like soaking the adventure in the journey, because that's gonna make reaching the end game and stuff more worth it, you know? I like to buy into the world and characters. Other people just want to get to the end and do the end game, and that's totally fine. Isaac says the chess is the true final boss. That's pretty funny. Simon says, is he going to it one more time? Just the final boss, really. Ray says, fighting the reward chest is unique and revolutionizing the MMO genre. Isaac says Cobra and Hit Dragon thing. We got King Kaza. Hello. He says, minus the reviews in the current state. Can anyone tell me if game is worth? All I see are people thanking Steam for refunds and saying how broken it is, and those two comments saying it's worth it. Right now, in this current state, if you have an interest because your friend is playing it, or you want to join a family member or whatever, then by all means, up to you, go ahead. In its current state, based on what I'm playing right now, if you're looking for PvP, PvE, there are better buy-to-play MMOs out there for probably a cheaper price point, where I think you might get more enjoyment than Bless at the moment. But it is still changing. The developers are still patching and adding stuff. So keep an eye on it, I would say, but don't spend more than... If you want to play, if you're going to buy it, don't go higher than the basic pack. Don't spend any more money than the basic pack. Isaac says, I think you'll find a better time in other... Yeah, pretty much what Isaac said there. King says, damn, that blows. Don't want to pay for, like, subscriptions. Yeah, there's no subscription here. There is a premium membership, which is this thing that you get for one of the founders pack. But, yeah, it's really not necessary, honestly. And Isaac says, for now, Bless is something like I'd play it. It is new. It is not. Is it good or not? I don't know. I haven't got it myself. Cyber says YouTubers are hyping Guild Wars 2 BDO and ESO now. It depends on what hyping is. Like for me, I'm an official Guild Wars 2 partner. I'm partnered with Guild Wars 2 ArenaNet, and you know the thing about that is Guild Wars 2 lets you do whatever you want to do. You know, you want to cover other games or whatever. If you want to critique the game, if you didn't like, for example, the Path of Fire expansion or whatever, you can talk about it to your audience. And for us in the Guild Wars 2 creator community, we are currently welcoming new players to Guild Wars 2, so everybody's having a welcome to Guild Wars 2 thing. Mine is going to come sometime next week, and I'm going to be doing that on Twitch, and I'm going to be giving some Guild Wars 2 gem giveaways and stuff like that, so stay tuned to that. BDO, I've not seen people hyping yet, but then again, I don't watch a lot of other people, like other YouTubers, I don't watch them. When you've become a YouTuber, and you create videos 24/7 or whatever, trust me guys, you don't have the time to watch other people. ESO just had its Somerset expansion. I can understand why people are talking about it. Guild Wars 2 has just announced episode 3 of season 4 of the Living World story, so that's why people are excited. Isaac said, from experience playing anything new, I'd stop after a week or so. I'll probably wait for a while. Sky says, you don't have to, Adrian. Did a dungeon like 30 times the level. Now, I did that for the first dungeon already. The first one that I did, I ran it like 8 times and 9 times, and that's the part I didn't want to stream because you guys will go into a coma watching me do it. But you know, I have a lot of experience grinding in MMOs when I was younger, so it was something for me to, yeah, it's fine. Guindian says, what does it say? Ooh, I must have missed the announcement. Oh, that's probably the downtime, right? Okay. We got Arlen J says, cool, thanks for the stream, Adrian. Hey, thank you all for being here. We got Punk says, hello Punk. Sorry man, I'm about to go offline. It's been a 2-hour stream, but maintenance is coming pretty soon. Savvy says, so you stopped just in time. Yeah, just in time. RMJ says, oh, what do you play? What server do you play on Guild Wars 2? I'm in North America. I'm currently playing on the Isle of Yanthair, but in a few months, servers won't matter anymore. So that's pretty interesting. And Minicurrent says, Guild Wars 2 are also making 30% discount on the expansions, which is right. So if you support a favorite Guild Wars 2 partner, we all have referral codes to go and buy the game or go and buy the Pathfire. And if any of you want to support your favorite Guild Wars 2 streamer or YouTuber, you can just go there, use their referral codes, and then use that coupon code to get the discount, and you know, everybody's happy. So yeah, for those of you wanting more Bless, I'm gonna keep going until level 45, so the next stream is gonna be next Sunday, but the recap video vlog for this stream and what I've been doing for the past 4 days will be out sometime Tuesday or Thursday. Other updates are, before I go, I've got a Dauntless video coming out as well. I've got a discussion video coming out shortly after this stream. And on Tuesdays, probably when I'm going to be doing the Guild Wars 2 Twitch gem codes giveaway. So those of you that are interested in Guild Wars 2, or even not, I'm going to be doing some stuff on Twitch for Guild Wars 2. I'll probably roll a new character and talk about, you know, what to expect as a new player or whatever. So yeah, free gem codes. If you want that, come say hi on Tuesday. But that's going to be Tuesday night for me, so it could be morning for those of you in America. So I guess it's your lucky day, EU and Southeast Asian folks. You guys get free gem codes. Not everybody though. I've only got 2 to give away, so it's gonna be Nightbot that's gonna pick, you know, from a list of people in Twitch or whatever. All right, so that's it for me, guys. So far, just a quick, brief stream recap. What I've done, I've showed you guys crafting. I've showed you guys some of the questing experience. You know, picking up the main story, picking up side quest stories, doing these hunting quests while you're progressing to a new area that's, you know, consistent with your level. You do get a bunch of XP. So if you're struggling leveling, I suggest doing a mix of everything. Don't burn yourself out doing one part of the PvE and ignoring the other part. Don't just farm dungeons. If you don't like that, you're going to kill yourself, even though guys on Google will tell you that's the most efficient way to level. You don't have to do that. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. So again, everybody that jumped into chat today, Savvy, Midichlorian, Arlem JH, God, there's just so many to name. Pong, even though you came late, Gwen, ggmyster earlier, and Isaac as well. Thank you very much for the tip, Isaac. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, everybody, thanks so much for jumping in tonight. I will see you guys during the week. And for those of you in my part of the world, have a very good night. And for those of you in the West, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. So, once again, I'm Jeremy Adrian, and I thank you for watching. Later all.